It's like a pizza crunch without the batter. It's like the wood juice without the water. You'll never get the knickers off her. What a fucking chance. Premeditated patter. Premeditated patter.
But Liam Gallagher tweeted RIP to my missus' bra when he died.
Oh, but they passed away?
He tweeted RIP Kevin Martin better than... could be a year or two ago now, maybe 2 years now,
And but would you say he was pals with you?
he was close with Adam, Mo and that, he would have been.
Oh, was he? Was FC Spike, he was involved with you, wasn't he?
He's still pals with him and that.
Because he says to
he's toured with him and that.
He says to me, he's like my view days. I can't remember, he just says something about the guitar in his view days, and I was like, was he in the fucking view? And then I was like, nah, he wasn't. He couldn't have been. And then I asked him, I think he said he was a guitar tech or something.
He went on, he had a band called Unromantics, they went on tour with him and that, they went on tour with him,
Supported them, didn't he?
Support them, King Tut's, Caird Hall, loads of places.
Okay, that'll be right, man.
Him and my pal Dylan, he was in the band with him, he's my good pal, he's Spike's boy,
Do you know each other for like, obviously before music?
So like that, just
you
a wee
somebody
bit.
That knows somebody else?
Like that, like Kevin, me and my missus have been together 10 years, so Kevin, his pal for years and years and years, can't I mean? So I knew of him, can't I mean? Just music got brought with together, kinda.
Oh, right, I see.
Only started speaking to them because of the music, kinda.
So were you ever into that kind of industry, what music?
Nah, never.
Never taked it, nah?
Never.
Has it always been rap for you?
Always, Fair was a baron.
Is it, aye?
Yeah, Fair was young, just like... I was going about the house rapping DMX and 50 Cent and that mum slapping us saying, you can what you're saying, can't I mean? I was saying madness. I've always been like that.
See, because every cunt I've ever met, I was a boy, obviously, Dolan, he taught me how to play guitar. Every cunt I met for Dundee were always into like guitar music. How was it growing up in Dundee, being into rap? Was there a lot of people into it?
Nah, me, like one of them Faye Whitfield, like, they liked the View and the Cooks and all that. Abdi was into all that type of music, but my scheme, we were always like rap music.
Oh, really? Aye, so it was a kind of rap scheme then?
Oh, me, my pal Brad, Ryan, Aaron, we were rap heads for young.
Rap head?
For young,
It's a better type of head thing to be in it, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how was life growing up for you in Whitfield?
Rough.
Was it? Aye, wild.
Rougher than
you had a bit of fucking rough, you know, obviously your mum and dad passed away when you were young, didn't
young. Well, I was 15 when my mum died, but I was 11 when my old man died.
Still young.
Whitfield was a mental place. It was like in the most deprived schemes in the whole of the UK at one point. And
Was
it
aye?
was proper rough, Abdi's mum was on the broom stuff.
I know, mate. See, like, cause I remember working in Dundee, and obviously I knew cunts in the jail. This is when I realised how bad it was. Like fucking kind of like heroin problem was in Dundee. I was in the Blair House, and obviously it was an under 18 hall, and there was a cunt in there. He was 17-year-old, and he was on the meth. And I was like, fucking how the fuck did you end up in the meth at 17? Because obviously to be on the meth you've ended up in the kit. You're literally weaning yourself at the kit at fucking 17. You know what I mean? It was bizarre. Obviously up there it's probably the norm.
14, 15-year-olds get on up there like back in the day. No now, like, but back early 2000s and 90s, it was mental.
When you were younger?
Crazy.
A few of your pals end up like that?
Loads. Fuck, I've lost loads of pals for it.
Oh really?
Loads.
But was no, it sound like this might sound like a bit of a hanging question. How did you stay away from it? Because obviously if all your pals are taking something, then you're more prone to taking something. So what was it that stopped you?
When I was younger, like I lived with my mum. My mum was like, you say heroin addict, like you say junkies and that. My mum was like up there, can't I mean? Like my mum was a junkie, can't I mean? I had no qualms going on about it, can't I mean? Because it was my life. My mum was a proper like up there, so I think I just saw too much, can't I mean? Like it scunnered me for a bear in it, proper scunnered me for a wee guy.
Your young life.
So like I got took a while when I was like 11-year-old, and I think that was probably the best thing that could ever happen to me, can't I mean? Because that was the stage where like my pals, I was 11 and we were smoking weed and they got onto valleys and started going on to our things, can't I mean? But I got took away for it, I got locked up, so I got took away for it.
Oh, right.
When I got back out, I was like seeing Abdi like, whoa, yous are in a pure mental way, what's happening? And I thought, fuck that shit.
It was the best thing that happened for you, man, and you kind of realise, because obviously at the time you're young, you're impressionable, you're like, fuck it. You follow the crowd, and plus with Valley and shit like that, you don't know what you're taking, you're just like, fuck it. I think the first time I took fucking Scoobs, I thought they were like Eckies.
That's exactly
Blacked out, like Wonderland, what the fuck is this? Is shite.
I found the bag, when we were younger, this was just before I got took away, I found the big bag of Valleys. And like we took them to the Alderins and they were like, oh, they're ectos, and they just started swallowing them. That's what they done, and they were like, meh. Should see them now. They're on bad ways, man.
Oh, they aye.
It's to madness.
Fucking
But this was like, because I lived in Whitfield, but like before I got took away, they gave my mum like an ultimatum, like you either move to Arbroath with him and start a whole new life, or that's it. I mean, he's gone. So my mum took that opportunity to go through there, but like it just Ahan went the same. I mean, so I just had another year of being a wee prick.
Aye.
And just went even mentaler. And I saw even more through there, I mean, it was even rougher than Dundee. I thought we were moving through here for a different life. It's still the fucking exact same through here, what you're on about, I mean? It was mental.
Who is it? So see you get locked up, but was it like your ma that moved away kind of thing, or did you get put in like care or something?
Nah, foster care.
Was it foster care?
I got whipped away at like 11-year-old.
Fucking hell, man.
I should have been gone well before that, mate. I was a fucking good run, 11-year-old, man. I should have been gone fucking hell for younger than that.
Oh, really? Aye.
No,
so
your life was tits.
See, how did you go in with the foster family?
The first time not too good, like the first time wasn't too good, like we stole their car and that. Well, it started like there were nice people in that, there were, but there was a big house out in the country, can't I mean, a massive house out in the country. Just so different
for your usual life.
And I wasn't used to it, can't I mean, I was like, this is mad. So I didn't want to be wrecked. I used to always run away and shit, just try and get back to my old dear, but we took their cars and shit, it was mad.
How did you go out there with?
Just myself. But there was like, so when I moved out there, there was like 6 hard bairns living in that house. It was like
so it was like a big foster family.
Big foster family. It was like
fucking nuts wains.
Like these, there was 2 cousins. They were pure moshers. They were mental. And then there was a pure wee weirdo guy we used to torture all the time and there was loads of them. It was mad. It was like they took me abroad and I'd never been abroad in my life, and they took me to pure Egypt, Spain, pure places like that. I mean, I never saw none of that shit in my life. I was only with them for like fucking 2.5 years, and I'd been abroad twice and had these mad holidays and all. It was proper tits. But like when I moved with them, I didn't like them. I didn't like their man, So like, but it was alright staying there. But I used to always say, like, I want to move, like I want to go back to Dundee, can't I mean? If my mum's moved back to Dundee, I want to go back to Dundee. So it was always going to be a case of that was going to happen. So eventually I got carted back to Dundee. Did
you eventually get back? Was that when you were 16 or?
Nah, like 14 I think. 14 I got back to Dundee. Nah, just in our foster care. Just further than Dundee? An older couple, fucking brilliant. Oh my god, they're legends.
Oh really? You still in touch with them?
No, really. My gran and that kind of talked to them and that. But like their granddaughter was good pals with my cousin and that, so like we knew them and my family knew them, can't I mean?
So that's probably a bit better than getting flung in the middle of
I didn't ken of that at the time, but like my cousin knew them and that, and they were brilliant people, like legends.
How did it see at the time? Were you aware that was actually going on, or were you kind of like, what the fuck's happening here?
No, I was young, can't I mean? I was just young then.
Looking back in retrospect, like, that sounds actually going into foster care, but at the time you're just like, who are these people I'm going to stay with?
Like, when Frank and Margaret came to meet us, I got put face, so I'm pure missing stories. So when I was in with them people, we stole their car and that, and I didn't want to live there. I didn't want to be here. I didn't like them. So I got put to like a residential unit. Like it was just 3 houses knocked into one. It was like this close, knocked into a big house. And the Barons, we were all like, I was like 13, 14s, 15s, 16s, we were all living in this house, can't I mean? And we were all just going like wild basically. And that's what they said, like I was going to end up like, I would have ended up a junkie or in jail for a long time if I didn't fix myself, like, because even then, like, I started attacking the bubbles and that, can't I mean? Do you mind them that?
Sorry, bubbles,
we started attacking all them and shit. So like, it would have went the wrong way, like, the maddest of ways.
That's when I first heard of it, bubbles. I was in the jail and all came out, man, but it was Dundee was the first place it kind of blew up, and I think there was a lot of suicides up there at first, man, when it fucking happened.
Man, loads, man.
I remember hearing about it and I was like, what the fuck? And then that's the first time I ever had a come down. I'd ever had a come down in my life. Was taking that bubbles, meow, we called it a M-cat, whatever the fuck,
I got called Dundee in places in that hand, man.
It got called Dundee?
Places were calling it Dundee
Dundee.
That's mental. That's tits.
But aye, mate, it's fucking, it's wild shit. First time I ever had a come down on that shit, mate, and I remember sitting on it, and it was just for a night or something, and the next day, and I was just pure emotional. I was like, what the fuck? And then I remembered, and I remember cunts in Dundee killing himself. I'm not saying I wanted to kill myself, but I was like, right.
Man, loads of people did.
It makes total sense.
But that summer I came back to Dundee. About 5, 6 boys, there was a good few. And it was like that, people I Kent, like my pals were actually, like, it was my pals that were doing it, Kent. I mean, that ended up killing themselves.
So it was on your
so we knew them. It was mental.
Aye.
It was mad.
How do you think that affected you? Do you think you just get numb to this kind of shit?
Oh, I've been numb for a wee boy, mate. I've been numb
right.
for that shit since I was like that. Like, I just lost my mum and aunts. I wasn't really bad about anybody, can't I mean? I was like, what they've got going on is fuck all compared to what I had going on, can't I mean? So I was numb to all that stuff. I don't know. I've been numb to it for a wee guy, yeah.
I see, talking about your ma passing, see when she passed away, did you know the circumstance about it at the time? Did you know? Did they kind of
I knew straight away, fuck me, but when my dad died, I was 11 years old, I knew straight away, can't I mean? Like, I knew, it just can't me.
Alright.
They got like that, even then, my mum probably should have been gone before her time too, can't I mean?
Really, I was just kind of leading that way.
Faye was boring, can't I mean? I've seen it since all the way up, from young till now. Well, no now, but until she died, basically, can't I mean? Me and my mum say to my missus, like, I think it's probably easier me knowing my mum and dad about. Because I was pure mad for my mum, like, I was a wee soldier, can't I mean? So I'd always be there for her, so she was here now. I'd be with her, it wouldn't be doing all this.
Oh, right, you think so, aye? Do you think obviously you've used that to kind of strengthen you because you're a dad yourself and you've got 2 wings?
Got Fanarin on the way, boy.
Oh, fuck, congratulations. So you have, so has it got to be free?
I'll be free,
fucking hell, man, still away yourself.
Firing them out like Reggie Boy says, firing them out.
Fuck, you'll be needing a bus soon, fuck.
Nah, but I think them no being here gives me an easier life, like fucking right it does, man. Therefore, because I probably wouldn't be with my missus, wouldn't be doing the stuff again. When I left foster care, I probably went right to my mum's house, can't I mean?
Aye.
Because when I turned the age to just leave it, I just left, can't I mean? I just did that off. So I would have just went right to my mum's gaff. And would have just stayed there.
Aye.
Fuck knows what would have happened.
And possibly, obviously, if it's in that environment, then it's
who
who
knows
like, where it ended up.
Oh, aye.
So where did you go back to when you left foster care? Was it back to your granny's?
Nah, I just went to the streets, man.
Did you? Aye. So were you homeless?
Just went, just like boom. Left foster care. I was kind of wanting to do whatever I wanted, can't I mean? I kind of just wanted to do whatever I wanted. Like, my foster carers they were strict, but they were kind of, see now looking back, I think, fuck, shouldn't have left, should have stayed there, kind of routine, like they were brilliant people. They had this pure regimented tattoo. I was a 15-year-old coming in at pure 9:30 at night and that, can't I mean? It was mad.
Aye.
They took my phone off as before I went to my bed and shit. It was proper, like, regimented stuff, can't I mean? But it was good for us now we look back. They taught us a lot, can't I mean?
Aye.
But my pals were out drinking, smoking the weed, doing this and that, and I'm like, that's what I want to be doing. Like, I kind of had that in my head, like, they're not my mum and dad, they're not my family, can't I mean? I can go do what the fuck I want now. So I went and stayed with my pal, actually. I didn't go home straight, I went and stayed with my pal. I kind of kept running away, and it was on the news and that, and like the police come looking for us, it was on the STV news and shit. Police come looking for us, and they kept tatting us back, and I just left as soon as I got there. And my pal's mum was kind of like, nah, you could stay here, can't I mean? So I stayed there for a wee while and then just went to the streets. I just ended up fucking trying to get my own house, flopped it. Just be the wee shite and did what I wanted. It was mad. And that, like, even like then, like it was always, I always start going down a mad road, can't I mean? And something happens and I stop. Then I go down a mad road and something happens and I stop. So it was always like a wee roller coaster.
It feels as if you almost feel as if you're going off the rails and something brings you back. Like, that's probably a good thing though, because if you go off the rails too much, it's very hard to get back on the line.
But that then like that, like I've never had a problem with like pure like drugs and so I've never been pure addicted to shit and had mad things, can't I mean? So it's always just wee stupid shit I always getting up to, like. I was a mad thief in that, can't I mean? I always used to go robbing shit and that. I was always just a wee bastard. Anything. Who says motors? Grows, whatever, anything. I was just a wee bastard, mate. I thought I'd do what the fuck I want, can't I mean? I was just a wee prick.
At the belly stage as well, plus as well, see, because obviously you've been in foster care and you're saying you had fucking 9 o'clock curfew, your phone taken off you, and you're like, well, I can do what I want. Every fucking man would have done it, know what I mean?
That's the one, and like that, it was, like, I've been called Eugene for I was 8-year-old, can't I mean? Like, I didn't just pick this name as a rap name, I was always just this wee bastard about the scheme for like 8-year-old running about at 12 o'clock at night fucking doing what the fuck I wanted. My nana comes up, she's always telling stories like she used to leave her work and think I'll go get the bear and get him for the weekend, and she'd come up to the house at like 10 o'clock at night expecting me to be in the house at 7-8-year-old, and she's running away about Whitfield driving about looking for us and me these 15-16-year-olds drinking, they're out on it and I'm just running about like a wee guy, can't I mean? Thinking I was the boy.
Fucking hell. So where did the name Eugene come from?
I was a wee guy, I was 8, I had a broken arm, and I'm pretty sure it was Scoffy and Hoji, we were in this mad park, we were in a park, it's not there anymore, but I remember like it was yesterday, and he just called us Eugene, he went, Eugene, get the fuck, and I was like, what are you calling us that for? And him and Hoji were having a laugh about it, and I think it was an our boy, he didn't ken what my name was, so he must have thought my name was Eugene, so ever after that, he kept calling us Eugene, and it just stuck. Like,
that was it?
That was it, bro. That was it. Even when I went away from 11 to 14, like, when I came back, I got put down the posh end of Dundee, like my foster carers. Like, none of them kind of was called Eugene, they called me Sean.
Aye.
And then, I thought, I can get you a bit of weed. I've took them at Whitfield. And they're like, oh, Eugene. They're like, what the fuck are they calling you that for? And I'm like, that's my name, here's what they call us up there. They're like, what?
Mate, I can fucking sympathise, mate, but see, the worst nicknames you get, not saying it's a shite nickname, but it's like, at the time I'm sure you hated it.
Oh, aye.
But it's the kind of nickname, some cunt just says it off the cuff and it sticks. Because that was the same with my nickname, 50, obviously. There was a bit more meaning behind mine, but it's like...
That's what I've always wanted to message. I'm like, what did you call me that for? But never done it.
What have you done? But like, saying that, now you've embraced it because you made it Eugene. Because what would your rap name be otherwise? Sean?
Exactly. I think I had like...
MC Sean?
Curly hair and that, and it was something to do with a wrestler, can't I mean?
I'm sure it was called Eugene,
he was a bit of a dafty, can't I mean? So I'm sure it had something to do with that, man.
Oh, right, nah, I've never heard of Eugene, no.
So, after this podcast, I might just message him and say, look, I've done a podcast, but I need to ken.
Aye, you need to find out, mate. You need to get the bottom of that, man. Fucking, you should have done the research and brought a fucking inside scoop, know what I mean?
I was on the phone to my granny and yesterday asking her, I was like, here, why don't you give me a bit of story of my life, stuff I can't remember, because I've got nobody to go ask, fuck's sake, man, get what I mean? Abdi's gone, you're the last thing left.
Did you give you a few pointers?
She gave us a couple of stories. She was like, because I always remember a story about her fucking, because I was born in Edinburgh, I wasn't born in Dundee, I was born in Edinburgh. Fuck no, it's the Simpsons Memorial Hospital. My fucking...
Oh, right, like in the hospital, I think like in a scheme then.
My address on my fucking birth certificate's a homeless unit, fuck's sake. I googled it the other
day.
It's actually a homeless unit.
How's that?
Yeah. My mum and dad were obviously through here on the run or something, can't I mean? Came through here right. It's like a wee B&B type thing. It's pure one awards for the stuff it does with pure like cunts on the addiction and that, can't I mean? Like loads on it the other week.
Kind of like a hostel kind of
it's like a wee hostel type thing, so that's my fucking address on my on my birth certificate.
Did you ever find out like how you ended up born in Edinburgh? Did you ever ask like the story of your granny or anything?
Nah, no really. I think my dad was on the run or something, and he just came through here.
Was it?
My dad loved Edinburgh, my dad died in Edinburgh, my dad was fucking loved Edinburgh.
It's funny that, I know, you're pure type with all the boys from Edinburgh, a lot of them.
That sounds as fuck,
and your first gig was in Edinburgh.
That's mad, aye.
That was madness. So how was it?
You couldn't write a rap, it was mental.
Could you fuck, mate? Some things are meant to happen for a reason,
Defo, 100%.
So, how did you start rapping yourself? Or start writing raps? Is it something you've done for a while?
Nah, I just started this year. It was an accident. My pal, fucking, so Sherps, right? He was doing the rapping and that. Well, I think Dr. Z was the first thing to do it, and then Sherps started doing it, and I seen him at the shops, and he was like, fuck, come down to the video. And I was like, fucking right, man. I went and rummed it up with Toops. I was like, want to go Sherps video? They were like, aye. So we went down. And it was fucking damaged, man. We had a good time in that. And then we went back to my house, and my other pals came over, Azzy. And I was like, fuck. This was when the video was up actually, so I'm telling you, a week later the video was up, and I was like, look, we're in this video, showed him it. And he's into rapping it, but he wasn't really into Scottish rap or anything, he doesn't like it. Right. And he's like, what, think that's good, eh? And I was like, fucking. He ended up putting on a beat and started rapping. And he was fucking rapping. I mean, he can rap better than me. He's fucking going for it. I didn't think I'm that good. I think I'm fucking shite. Abdi just likes it. He's fucking rapping, and I'm like, whoa, Azzy. He's put doing ad-libs and that. And I'm like, what the fuck? So a couple more of the boys came in, and I'm like, go show them. And he's like, didn't do that to us. I was like, how? I was like, that's good, mate. That's a cool talent there. I wish I could do that. And he's like, nah. And I was like, what if I wrote a rap? Would you show him? And he was like, eh. So by me, they wrote Town of Q. Just right there and then on the spot, man. Wrote right up to fucking Trust Us, Bro. It was madness. With knee sheets on, were mattress. Right there. And fucking I spat it in my fucking living room to this beat, and Abdi went pure tits. Like, my pal was like, it was like it was a show. That went mental, and I was like, you're taking the piss, fuck's sake, man. But as he didn't show, I didn't ken what beat I spat it to, so I just had these fucking words on my phone and couldn't find the beat. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and find that beat, aye. I started scrolling through YouTube, man, and fucking found it, man. I said, man, right, he'll sang to this. And my pal came up to see us. He's just been my manager now, but he's on he works on the rigs and that. Right. So he was just after the rigs, back at the joint, came to see us, and he's like, I was like, want to hear his rap ever? And he's like, I didn't. He's like, I can't be fucked just now. I was like, man, listen to it, listen to it.
Listen to your rap, man.
I was like, listen to it. And he's went, right, sound. So he's listened to it. He didn't even get much thought. He was like, cool, bro. He's went him.
Cool, bro.
But he messaged us. He messaged us like, go send us that. Like, go send us that, because I didn't really listen to it properly. I'm knackered. Go send us it.
Fuck's sake, man.
So I've sent him it, And he's been like, mate, like, you've got a talent, you need to kind of do something with that. And I was like, right, cool. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? And he's like, my pal's got a booth and that, and like, we can go up there and this and that. And I was like, what? And he's like, man, just do it. And I was like, fuck it, let's go. And I just started from there, But didn't even go up and do Tune Q, went up and did a completely different song. Went up and wrote a completely different song that night. Recorded it and all.
Right, did you release it?
Nah, it's still just sitting there,
Still
Still just sitting there. It's alright, it's a decent song.
I take it that'll be coming out then, that one.
Maybe, yeah. I keep saying to Joe, the songs, like, there's a couple of songs I've done and I'm like, I ain't caring about them, but they're like, bro, like.
Oh, that's when you notice, sorry to interrupt, mate, but see the ones that you're not sure about, that's the ones you want to release.
That's
see the
what
ones
they're
you
saying.
think are dynamite, this is amazing. Generally, they're the ones that will flatline. See the ones you're like,
that's what they're saying.
This is shite. They're the ones that generally blow up for some mad reason. I don't know what it is. It's the same with it.
I've got in called Children and I sent it to me, like, so before, like, when Tune Q was just kind of boiling and then we dropped that ball in and that and did the Far North. Abdi was like, oh, send us your tunes, because I was posting them on my Instagram and that. I was like, send us my tunes. So my boy Ryan, I've sent him it. And he says it's the best song you've ever done and he's proper into his rap. Like, he's been my boy for we were young. About 6 years old, kind of mean. And fucking, he's like, send us that. And he listens to it pure religiously, man. He pure loves it.
Right. But Scottish rap? Or just rap?
Just Scott. He loves Scottish rap. Oh, he's pure amazed that pure AJ47 and Anzi's pal and now he pure loves it. He's listened to RM for years, can't I mean? So
fanboy.
Now he's like, he plays it doing good, like he plays it doing good, but he loves it. He loves it. Big Ryan, he loves it. Ryan's like Big Leslie Chow, he fucking loves it. He's the big blonde boy that's always at the shows with us. The big blonde boy. He's with us every time.
Is he?
It's AJ's boyfriend. You probably have it. You probably have.
A big blonde boy. I usually kind of miss big blonde cunts.
You probably would have seen him at some of the schemes. He was there.
Mate, I met him.
He was with a weird guy, a dead wee guy, big guy and a wee guy. They were at the front all night. They were at the front all night going mental. Honestly, they're funny as fuck. But he pure listens to my songs religiously, and I'm like, I don't think I'm that good, mate. I think I'm just average. The way I see myself is just like a wee apprentice in this just now. Can't I mean, like learning it. I see like cunts like him and Sherlock and McCroy and RM, can't I mean? I see them as vets, can't I mean? I see me as just a wee guy trying to do it, trying to do it.
But the thing is, you've hit the ground running, because you know it's with Tune Q. How many views is that sitting on the now?
40 old, I think.
40k for your first fucking tune. Know what
that's
I mean?
Tits. That's scary.
That's tits. I'm going to start saying it, that's tits. But that's brilliant, know what I mean? You've hit the ground running as well, and it's the only, see the thing is you get with some people, see if they release their first tune and it does good numbers, it goes to their head. And then see when that happens, it fucks with your rap, because then you just think it's
anything you say Abdi's gonna like.
Too much, you see, but pure like that, still kind of taking your stride, kind of. You're kind of not getting. Nah, I don't want to say caught up in your own hype, because I don't want to say that. That sounds as if it's a fucking a negative thing, but you're not letting it go to your head too much with a point.
Nah, I don't think you could. I think if you do that, I think that's when you start looking like a dafty.
I know, it does. Your art suffers, mate, because that's when the ego starts getting involved. And I've seen it with cunts, know what I mean? It's fucking, it does it heavy.
But I see like even writing, like you see, if you see the way I write just now, it's just one big sentence. Just one big sentence, I'll write, but I make sense in my head, can't I mean? And AJ's like, no, you should try it like this, no, you should try it like that, and I'm like, right, and I started taking it's making more sense, can't I mean? Put that over there and then put that over there, and it makes sense to me now. Before I was just going for
you're
it.
learning your craft, but mate, that's the thing, because you're going to get better with each tune you do, and then you learn certain ways to do it, and you find wee formulas which work for you. That's what's growing as an artist is all about. But, see, who was your kind of like inspiration in terms of like music wise? Were you ever into Scottish rap?
Oh aye.
Oh, but you were a fan of it before you actually started
I can go word for word on fucking loads of Scottish tunes. Aye, mate. Oh aye. Fucking right. I've listened to Scottish rap for fucking years, man.
Have you? So you've been in about it for ages.
I went to say to Kit one day, see if you can click on, see when you click on the comments and it says like this user's got so many comments on this channel. If you look at them, you're cheating cunts on the comments back in the day now. These cunts are shite and
you're cheating cunts?
Geen cunts cheek.
Oh, geen cunts cheek, right? No, tell us this year when you said cheating cunts, if it was being big and cunts out, I just said...
Nah, just slaughtering cunts on the fucking...
So you a troll then?
Back in the day I was,
we've all been trolls,
used to cheek a cunt on the comments. But even on Facebook, I came on Facebook for about 4 or 5 years, man, because I was just ruthless, just offering cunt square goes at a Kenny couldn't batter and come fight us then, never see them.
Heavy trolling cunts, man. I know you're getting heavy trolled on TikTok.
Oh, they are mental, them TikTok cunts,
It's all 12-year-olds, mate.
It's not all
12-year-olds.
Mate, it's a grown men with big heads in my comments, I tell ya.
You sure?
I go... I go on their profiles before I cheek them, I look at their comments, I look at them before I cheek them. I'm like, no danger, look at your dog, man. Hang loose what I do, get to the vet, fuck's sake.
It's full of perverts, man, you're like that, right? Cause I'm 30-year-old and I'm like, I can't go, you're a fucking grown man now, when's that? And I'm like, well, birds have got their tits and arses out and that and selling their OnlyFans, so I can post a video slaughtering cunts. But then I'm looking at cunts like 40-year-old. I'm using TikTok to fucking promote myself and make content and that. What are these cunts on it for?
You're looking at maybe lasses.
What is a 40-year-old guy with fucking 2 veins that are fucking old enough to wait their
posts to posts.
Like, you're just, if you no posts, you're looking at something.
You're looking at me. Weirdos, man. Let's see your For You page, you fucking creep, man.
Exactly, mate. Fucking wolf packs for you, mate. Know what I mean?
My missus did a thing the other day. It must have been like a TikTok where you scroll down the TikTok 10 times or something and kind of like lads are getting caught out because it's just loads of birds' arses and that. Mine's were pure memes and car crashes and dogs. I said, you don't find a bird on my TikTok for about 10 years, fuck's sake, man. I fucking go on there all the time. So
what is that formula? Tell us again. So what is it?
What?
You just said that you scrolled down 10 times and what?
Nah, it was like a TikTok or something. She videoed my phone and was saying like scroll down there 10 times. See like,
and it'll show you what you've been looking at.
Like see like your For You page of stuff you like and that obviously.
Right.
So if you scroll down, you're going to see a pair
an
of
idea
tits.
that the kind of shit you've been watching.
Right. She's like, you go down 10 times. I went down 20. I was like, keep going.
That's hilarious.
Keep watching.
Aye, mine's a bit questionable. Mine's just full of mad birds and fucking pants doing yoga splits.
Mine's just birds and cats, I think.
Birds and cats put together. You've got a fetish for cats, you think?
I love cats, innit, man?
Oh, what?
Birds are also.
I used to slaughter cunts. I don't fucking see me on TikTok. Fuck that, man. TikTok. I was like, well, get fucking views. TikTok, boys. Let's go.
TikTok.
That's the one. He used to give me it tight. Even he used to say I sit down to piss and everything because I had TikTok. Honestly,
cunts have got a pure hang about it. It's like fair dues if you're on TikTok doing the stupid dances
and looking at shit like that. But
it's like fucking
promotion.
TikTok is a great promotional tool. Like you're foolish if you're not using it.
I don't know how cunts can use it, man. I posted one video on my
and it's done more views than any songs. Get what I mean?
Alright. Mate, it's madness. You can post like, see, I've posted a clip of one of my tunes and it'll do so many thousand views. Then I'll post the actual tune and it'll get like a 10th in that. I'm like, how he's watching the clip, but it's just cunts will watch a clip and it'll just repeat.
He's got a TikTok attention span nowadays. That's what it is, bro. They've got a TikTok attention span.
Talk to your shit. See, I'm realising, see when I'm making videos and that, if I'm doing sketches, I'm condensing it to like 1 minute and that because cunts are fucking stupid. No, I mean, they don't sit and watch it. And see, to be honest, I've got a cheat. Mate, I'm lucky if I get it by 10 seconds in a video these days. See if it doesn't get my interest, I'm like, scroll right by it. I'm literally just scrolling for the sake of scrolling.
See, like my actual like For You page, like see where you go on the following bit. It's just you, Ravy Davey, and a lassie called Shannon from Dundee. That's on my bit
really?
there.
I hope Shannon's get Patter, man. If
she's damaged. She's damaged, man. She's damaged. She's funny.
Who is it? What's her name?
Shannon Craigie. She just does type dancing. She does loads of dances and duets on TikTok. She's got loads of followers and that. I think she got. Her mum died of cancer, so like she was TikToking kind of with her mum and that before. Right. So she got a big following and she kills it. Like she's funny as fuck. But she shares all my stuff and that. She's a legend, man.
Oh, does she? She's really shout at Shannon.
She's always commenting on my shit and that. And she's a real jizz and alive and that. Like, oh, hey, man, Shannon.
Right, decent, man, decent. There's a cut of cunts I get one for Dundee. I can't remember. There's this mad bird and she's like a fucking like an addict, man. She's a mad woman. She's got like 4 teeth to her name and she's always posting up videos just like. She's doing mad backflips and shit in her kitchen. You know what I'm talking about? What? What's her name? Dundee Mama? Is that? No. I think I mixed up. No, mate. You know what I'm talking about? What's her name? She's got like 4 teeth, man. She's pure. Aye, but I've never seen her, man.
I've not got a fucking clue.
She does like mad like handstands on her kitchen worktop and shit like that, but she's like, it's no acrobatic, it's like fucking, you know what I mean? Schizophrenic, you know what I mean? She's do all the cunt.
I've no so hard like.
That's the thing about TikTok, it's like it's getting to put any cunt can get famous on it, it doesn't discriminate, so
that
you
is
can
the
be the biggest steamer scumbag in the world and you'll get famous if you just post them.
The addicts do fucking damage on TikTok, man. I follow them too, man. They're funny as fuck. Especially in Glasgow too, man. They're fucking hilarious.
Mate, honestly, God, mate, some see drug addicts, mate. They're fucking. They've got.
You go down the TikTok and they're all sitting in all the wee boxes, man. I just chic and fuck each other. I'm like, oh, what's going on here, man?
The lives.
Oh, my missus follows all them inside in London, ken them pure. What are they called? I can't even mind them.
Matthews and all that.
Nah, that's Cheyenne and all. Do you ken them?
No.
Oh, Cheyenne. Cheyenne and what's it? You ken, aye. You can Cheyenne and Tommy and them man there.
Nah.
Fuck, get onto that. I'll send you it later on, mate.
Who is it?
I didn't ken, mate. It's this lassie and she just goes between these two guys. This is what I actually what my missus says, by the way.
What's the lassie's name?
Cheyenne.
Oh, Cheyenne's that
fuck, they've been doing boxing with that bouncer and that. Ken that Sunday smoking that.
It's not that El Brook, is it?
Nah, they're...
Hello, Britain on top of it, bird that sounds banging, but that's Astrid and all that.
They're a different
You
side
know
of
who I'm talking
TikTok.
about?
This is a different side. This is proper street grimy side of TikTok.
These are mad fucking scheme bags.
But for like the roads in London, it's funny as fuck. My missus watches
no,
it.
I wouldn't mind. I'd like to see that.
I'll send you.
Scumbag gun
Oh,
famous,
they're funny as fuck, mate. They got their dog stole off them and the hard day.
The
the dad, she got her dog stole. We bully shot a stole the hard day and they were all running about London looking for it and everything.
Fuck off.
Free Shiloh.
They posted it on TikTok looking for their dog.
That's what they're doing. I got ballys on going about in a car. I'm saying, are these guys stupid or what? Or is this fake?
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, are these kids just making this shit up for content? Are they really comedy geniuses? Or are they fucking? It's like Lee, you know Lee Sutherland is? No, I mean, he was the one I questioned. I was like, this guy is either mental.
Is he a lawyer or is he no?
Genius.
Is he a lawyer or is he fighting cases? Because I've got Lee.
I
if you're a lawyer, slide in the DMs. Right, couple of cases I need you to deal with, buddy.
I don't think anybody's got the answer to that question, including him. Because I'm sure to be a lawyer, you need to pass a bar. I don't know how it works, but because you can represent your selling court, but I don't know. He's got clients. But I don't know if it's...
He's got a client over here anyway. Nah, I'm legally free. Tell Paul's get the fuck style off of me.
Like. End up with a cut of charges, getting big Lee to represent you. No offence, you know what I mean? But I stick with the pros, innit? But talking about viral videos, obviously you went viral before you went viral, didn't you?
Well before that. We just got in a car, right? He's got a lift over here. We're just chilling. Boy's like, want to sit out? I'm like, He says, ken that video? Ken what your sister was finishing me for? He says, aye. That's him. I says, what do you say that for?
Tell everybody, mate.
Anybody I meet with this guy.
But I know why. I didn't even realise at all until I think it was your YouTube channel. You commented and it was the photo for that. And I was like, no, surely no. And then I looked, I was like, that's fucking him. And then as he says, I was like, if anybody doesn't know, you were fucking famous. But it wasn't even you. You were just
it was my pal.
A joint.
It was a boy, you can't. He's not my pal. I'm here talking shit. He's not my pal. It was me and my pal sitting in his garden. I can, but we were staying at my pal's sister's, right? So my pal was there. We were staying at his sister's. That was her lad. We went up there. We're sitting here in a joint. And my pal just went viral at tea in the park. Because he's just wandering a bit on his own, out his cunt, and somebody's whacked up video of him. And he just says to him, like, do you care where there's any beef stew? And they're like, what? And he's just like, beef stew, and just whacks him out. So he went viral, and his Twitter was jumping. And he's like, please tell me you saved that video, Eugene. I was like, I did. He's like, send us it. And I'm like, nah. And like, she'll put it on that Twitter and it's going to go mental. Abdi's going to be like, Eugene fucking did that, you know what I mean? So I thought, fuck it, just sent him it, bro. And he's like, bro, that's got 100 likes. That's got 200 likes. Bro, that's got 1,000 retweets. Just kept on fucking going viral. Next thing you're on all these pages and I'm like, oh, what? What's going on here, boys? And I'm the face of it, you know what I mean?
Because every cunt thought it was you. I didn't know until you told me it was you.
That's what I says. I was like, I may as well just no tell anybody because it takes a waff it when you tell them, can't I mean? Just let them think it was me.
Just owns it now.
I know. It was just like childhood ruined.
Well, we've signed it up to start marking us money on Twitter and I had that video, fuck's sake, man. Maybe I'll put it up on some programme. Let's just start marking my money or something. I fucking better.
Oh, right. Are you hoping it makes money?
I'm hoping it starts. We should have got onto it at the start. Like every few months it just kicks up a stink again, mate. Like he's like, bro, that's just went mental on my Twitter again. It just starts retweeting, you know what I mean?
Did it take off again once obviously you start releasing music? Did people know?
Like that, it dead for a year, it dead for a whole year. And then when you says that to me, like that week of the Sound of the Schemes, it just whoosh, out of nowhere. Like even Sherlock came up and was like, I know you. And I was like, what? He's like, council tax. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, come on the fuck, man.
You should embrace it, because I remember the first night you were trying
and to dodge it, I was like, for fuck's sake, boys, come on.
I think it's one of the ones that obviously you didn't want to get known for that and try to release your music. Maybe people never took it seriously.
But we're going to put it at the start of 2 and a Q. That was always the plan.
Was it?
We'll put that at the start of 2 and a Q. And it just, we didn't say it to the boys that were doing the video and that.
Random as fuck, I think, with 2 and a Q. I think you could incorporate it in a video. But definitely, you definitely should.
But
mate, sorry to interrupt, mate. See if you just recreated the scene as the start of a music video and just done it like obviously maybe not used that video itself but recreated it then just went in a music video for I think that'd be class.
Be damn it.
You need to, mate. It's like you need to use it, but you should do fucking t-shirts with that on it and everything, mate. I was telling Ravy about that. He's like,
Abdi was saying that.
Sleep, he should be fucking making
t-shirts. We missed the opportunity on that, man. But maybe when the merch comes, we might get a wee council tax t-shirt and that. You might get that.
You need a council tax t-shirt, mate.
The balaclava for dodging your council tax, man, aye. Council and the tax.
Just a balaclava with your coat on it. Look at your puzzled expression.
Abdi says it, he says it's not even what the boy says, it's the way you look up at him, aye. But I was just videoing, man, I was like, what?
Was it real? Wasn't it a bam up, was it?
Bro, it was real as fuck. He was on the phone bailing. He was on the phone bailing, obviously her, but she was obviously trying to get her fucking benefits released, or I didn't ken the ins and outs of that phone call, but they couldn't get their money because his mum hadn't paid council tax or something, and that was the be all and end all of the situation, and I was just videoing. I was just there at the right time, can't I mean?
Fucking hell,
Pretty sure he was just at the gym maybe, I can't mind. It was just that mad. It was a mad time in my life anyway. So even that was just a staple of me, aye.
That's
It's a
fucking
staple.
amazing, mate. You definitely need to do it. It's like, aye.
Aye, when the
I'll
merch
cease
comes.
to be a fan if you don't incorporate in that.
Like that,
in your
when
music videos.
when
It
the
has to
merch
happen.
comes. Dangerous.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. I was like, you should recreate the scene and make it launch into a music video.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I can do the accent. Kids, your sister, just split up with me for. It's my mum when they pay her council tax. Yeah, I can do it. I've rehearsed this. I've rehearsed for this
That's
moment.
the best Dundee accent I've heard. Aye, is AJ's is
mate.
Specs' is perf as fuck. Yours is shite. Yours is
What's
shite.
yours?
No, I'm not getting
Aye, you're
come on.
stage fright in it.
I've got stage right.
They might want to pick you up.
His is shite.
But nah.
Go do it. Come on.
Kevin, your sister just finished with me for. Because my mom's not paid her council.
Shite.
Aye, that's alright.
What? You're fucking mad.
I stay in Govan, mate. Know what I mean? It's like, to me, that is, it's like somebody spoke like that, but he's for Dundee.
Somewhere anyway.
When I walk
You
through-
lost, mate.
Anywhere I walk about here, I'm on the phone. I was on the phone to AJ last night walking at the train station, and a boy just stared at me the hell way down the road because of my accent. And I was got to teach. I was waiting on teach coming out the phone. And that boy stared at me. Teacher's like, "Fuck, you staring at man?" I was like, "Fuck you, gonna get us done in."
See, that's the thing with people for Dundee, because see the way you just spoke, you probably sounded like a posh cunt for Dundee. See, people for Dundee, it's just sometimes you hear cunts, you're like, what the fuck is he saying? I know, I've probably got a cheat saying that, because I'm not the most clear cunt in talking, but like, just the words you use, the patter, that kind of shit, it's quite strong,
different.
it's so different.
Twa, radio twa.
Twa.
But they say radio twat. You wouldn't say that. You'd say twa fags or
Twa what?
you'd say twa fags or something. You wouldn't say
Twa
say
fags,
radio.
20 fags.
Nah, just two fags. Like, you got twa fags.
Would you
or
say
not?
radio twa, but?
No, what? No, you'd say radio too.
You definitely does. You do.
You wouldn't. You
I'm
wouldn't.
macking. Do you
What's
say
that?
macking? You say macking, so I'm making.
Macking some toast, eh?
I'm macking some toast, I'm chicken
Bang
cunts.
some bang.
Oh, we're just gonna slaughter the boy now, eh? Is that how's happening, boys? Fuck's sake! Fucking dafties. Smash it with you.
Fucking Ouija cunts, eh?
BG fucking bastards, eh?
So, your first gig was Sounds of the Schemes. How was that for an experience?
That was wild, eh? That was tits, man. That was proper crazy. I was proper. I was shouting at the hell night. Aye, Davey, he kept saying, "You're gonna be a rabbit. You're gonna do a bee rabbit." I was like, what? And I kept saying in my head, like, what if I do that? Now, what if I do that? I end
You're
up
fucking
fucking just
bad,
freezing. Oh, he's damaged. He's funny as fuck.
Oh, he's a fucking pest. He kids don't take. He bams cunts up, but that's just the way he is. That's how he communicates.
It's
Because I was
fucking
the same. I don't really date as much anymore because I've realised people don't realise I'm having a laugh.
That's why I used to be too. Cunts never used to kind of attack me because I've always just been like that, like had on me laughter and jokes. Get I mean, just always been the funny kid about it. And Abdi's like, you know what I mean, calm down, you fuck.
I know some cunts can't take it, and it's like, see, especially if you like ripping the piss out of people, and see some cunts don't get part, they don't know. How to
Think
engage
you're
you.
talking it
It's
too
like speaking
far,
a different
man.
language. So some cunts can't take it, man. But I just Sounds of the Schemes. So as you say, you were
I was
feeling
shiting it,
nervous.
bro. I was shiting it. I thought I didn't know how it was going to go.
See, to be honest, for a first gig, it was a pretty. Just know for the fact the size of the crowd, because what it actually meant, kind of culturally, because we were all going like, right, this is a massive gig. That was probably the first time that everybody that like all the kind of big names as such and like the kind of Scottish rap scene was in the one room together, like performing.
That wee
at the same
back room,
time.
that was mesmeric. Like that, I was that much of a Scottish fan. Like before we went, somebody says that, it's like, didn't he be just going up to Abdi asking to take pictures now? And I was like, how? I was like, how? No, mate. And then the person that said that to me got a picture with nearly every rapper there.
Oh really?
So I was like, I'm watching yous, I can't use are trying to fucking step
yeah.
on my toes because you can MD better than yous boys, eh? Then I got pictures with Adam, how? Mark, look at him, no there, fuck's sake.
Just so in case you photobombed him, innit?
Aye, that's the one, bro. I got pictures with I cunt, man. Fuck, the boy that was with me, fucking Golly and that, they fucking took pictures that I used and was like fucking sent them to me. Like, go send them to them and aye. So they were fucking damaged, man.
Aye, I can't really remember much of the night, man. I ended up at the bush.
Did ya? You just kept going to the shop for drinking, aye?
I went to the shop for drink, came back and then says to Mad Bob, and he's like, he brought out a big case of fucking beer bottles. I'm like, I just fucking went to the shop and stuck it. I had to sneak it in a bag, put it about in a bag in a fucking big orange bag. It was piping.
I kept getting kicked in the streets smoking joints, man. I kept getting sent in the corner and I was like, you're going to go wild with that, you're going to go wild with that. I was damaged, night. I was in the best nights of my life, I tell you that now, man. That was good.
Even the venues as well, just see the way it was all mad sex dungeon. The backstage.
That back bit was like someone was about to get sacrificed with the candles and that.
Apparently that's where cunts get spanked.
What?
See, it's a thing, mate. It's a fetish chamber. See the woman, I think the woman that owned it, she was telling me, she was like, I see obviously they've got the wee viewing gallery, cunts watch up there and cunts get bent ears, fucking spanked. That boy offered us to stay in here locking, fuck's sake. He offered a couple of us to here locking. What's he on about? Bob? A boy came up and says if you want to stay with your pals up the tap, you could do that. Alright, What? What's he on? What was he on? Never asked me, he must have been looking for the young man to fucking pervert.
Damn! I'm fucking on the AP book.
I just wanted to stay out and then I was like, right, fucking, because I was obviously full of gear. Once I'm full of gear, I'm a machine, man.
I wish I took you back to the apartments. We had a couple of apartments booked in
I messaged Dr. Z and he passed us.
Did he?
Aye. I was tracking back.
Should have. What a dick, aye. Zeno. They ended up sitting down in Chris's room most of the night. Aye, we were up in like there was like 2 apartments upstairs and 2 wee ends downstairs. Aye. And they were like up in the big ends on it. Aye, but I wasn't on it. I wasn't on it, so I was wanting to go back to my bed, man.
Oh right.
I think that's where my bedroom was conceived. Aye, so sound of the schemes.
Really? Was it Mrs. B?
She was there,
Oh, was she,
I thought she's been at every performance I've been to for that wee fringing.
How long you been with her for?
10 years.
10 years,
but we 10 year March, like, no been together 10 year like that, can't I mean, but we've had our bracks and fucking thingies, but she's my G, man, she's my ride or die,
10 years straight, 10 years solid, you're biggest support as well.
Like that, I have no posted anything about coming here today, but she's put up a big status and everything, fuck's sake, like boys on a podcast today.
She might have fucking tagged us, fuck's sake. Fucking hell, man. No, I mean, I don't get a shout out, no, just, it's my podcast.
Even after that show there, man, she always put in posts like how life could have been different and that for me, can't I mean, but she put a post and she was like, just like, it's mad how I've turned my life around in this 6 months, and she didn't care if she was going to be visiting us on a life sentence or if I was even going to mark it to my late 20s for the way I was acting, can't I mean, and it was the way she put it, man, I had tears in my eyes and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what are you doing to me, man? Like, come on. I
suppose, because obviously he's seen you through your dark times.
And
as you're saying, obviously you get that bond, you've been together that long, so her seeing you doing well, it's a big thing for her.
She's loving it, man. She's my biggest fan, man. She's at the front. Even she obviously is pregnant now, so she was at the back of that end, but she started at the front and like it started getting rowdier, and she just. Every song she was going further back in the crowd where we phone. I was just pointing at her, man.
The crowds can get rowdy, especially.
Oh yes.
I look like I'm pregnant, but I'm not getting weight in it, you know what I mean? So I've got a bit of weight, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I'm like a pillar, you know what I mean? It'd be very hard to move me, you know what I mean? I'm just fucking sitting like that.
Yeah, that Spexy show, that was the crowd was electrifying, It was proper wild, bro, he can't how to work a crowd, man. He was in that, and they were just going for it, man.
Have you eaten at the palm of your hand?
It was brilliant. A lassie chucked her phone on the stage and I picked up, she started screaming and I'm like, what you's up to? Treating us like I'm Central C or something, and we Eugene to Dundee.
On the call, so you picked it up
she sent us it and it's mad.
You can't do that, I'm like, how the fuck does your phone no break? My phone falls out my pocket.
Are you alright, AJ, mate?
I know how it feels to drop something, don't use a demonstration.
He's just fucking insulting.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I'm surprised you never get the joint back. No, at least the joint's fucking been rescued.
You're a daft,
I don't even know what happened to me. I went to catch me talking to you and slipped.
Man, what we're on about now, fuck's sake.
You're talking about throwing the phone in the
put on my story, because like you hear her pal, it's obviously her pal's phone, and she's like, Amy, chuck the phone. So she chucks her phone, and I've picked up and I've put on my story like, Amy, chuck your phone again, I will be keeping this, fuck's sake, man.
I'm for Dundee, you know what I mean?
You know kind about us, boys.
No, man needs money.
Been doing cashies on Monday with that, boy. See you later.
So how does it feel, obviously? What was that, your second gig? proper gig.
Second performance. The Fringe, that was just to be.
Times you've jumped on the stage here and there, but it's no. This is your second like, fucking spot.
Actual being on the bill, man. But I wasn't on the bill for Sounder Schemes. Sherps brought me out. Like, I think he sacrificed the song kind of bring me out.
Right.
And like, fuck, that's proper skyrocketed me. Like, that performance done me too proud. Like,
oh right.
Because I think I probably wouldn't have got any other performances after that, can't I mean? Because they didn't ken what I'm like performing. They would have just saw my songs. They didn't ken me. I managed to meet Abdi that night, can't I mean? Left an impression on Abdi. That was my plan.
Networking.
My plan was to go there and just try and leave an impression on Akon, can't I mean? You know, like Davey, Abdi, man, just go there and like, what was that with Eugene, cunt, man?
I
remember about.
That's exactly right. You want to create an experience for yourself as well as other people.
That's it. I mean, like that, been for watching it for years, can't I mean? I didn't want to go and just fanboy on Abdi. Like a wee girl, like, oh my god, I listen to your music and that, but it was kind of surreal for me to be in that type of situation, can't I mean? First type of gig with RM and I was performing, it was kind of mad.
Definitely, man, as well as like, a few eyes, you don't want to be too fanboying too much because you act like a fan, you end up getting treated like a fan, you want to be respected in your own right as an artist.
That's it.
But same way, obviously, you want to kind of show respect.
Like, even now, like Teff and McCroy and commenting on my stuff, like I pure run about my house, like, Bev, look at that, look, he's just commented on my shit, can't I mean? Like, it's mental.
Buzzing, still woke up for the dream yet?
It's still be a bit surreal with me, like.
How does it feel being on stage and you get the crowd singing back your tunes?
It's mental, mate. It's the wildest feeling I've ever had in my whole entire life, mate. Like, it feels like fucking talking just a big bifter, bro. It's a big line. It's pure whoa. It's even watching, see it, like in the moment, it's like you're pure buzzing. It's like you're buzzing, and then like see the days after, like I sit with my phone in my hand just watching myself, like whoa, that's mad. Like that's me on that stage, and they're shouting my shit. Like I said it to you last night. It's like we had the whole crowd shouting Akon's mum's on the broom stuff. Like. Like, what the fuck?
It's one of the lines I know you probably just wrote it, no thinking twice about it.
Mate. I can't.
That is always the best.
In 2019, me and my pals went for something to eat in St Andrews and we took a wee picture. And that's what I captioned the picture. Because you were able to see Dundee in the background. I put where we grew up, it was too rough. Akon's mum was on the broom stuff. And fuck knows how. I never thought about rapping. Boom, now. Fast forward a couple of years later, it's the pure big line. It's a pure polarising line in my song. I'd be shouting it on the stage.
It's one of the lines that stands out. It's like you just see you're listening to a tune, you just hear the lines that just maybe because you listen to a tune, you maybe don't catch every line, but there's some that just stand out just for whatever reason, and it's just that happens to be that stuff, one. But it's funny about this. Like obviously, you talk about your past experience with your mum and dad, the life you grew up in. That's the kind of line that is. It's kind of.
I didn't sugarcoat shit.
Music, but it is. It's like one of the ones. It's like a fucking. It's a big marker.
I didn't sugarcoat shit. Can't I mean? So like, I'm not going to date in my music. Can't I mean? I'll tell you exactly how it's going to be, how it was, how it is, and how I want it to be. Still no fucking rose petals yet, but fucking will be soon.
It's the realism people can connect with. See somebody that's talked about their own experiences and that, and I bet does it act as some kind of therapy for you?
Like that, even like even this, like I'm not a good talker, like I fucking hate talking about my shit, mate.
Oh really?
But, like, my missus
talking shite, mate.
My missus, like we when we sit and talk about shit, like I always realise like she's fucking helped me through too much, like we out talking, can't I mean? I didn't need to talk about anything. And then now it's coming out, she's like, does it help? I'm like, loads. Loads. Because
I can relate to that, see your shit. I struggle to talk to cunts about certain things and that, man, but in a tune I'll write it and no think twice about it.
That's the one.
And that's why you're talking through your music. So what is it? It's the
one I've got.
It's a vessel for experience.
I've got a line in my song, what did I say? And I say it's like, we saw bodies in Merlobby when we went for a piss, woke up to hazmats all over our crib. Like, we woke up and there was a dead body in Merlobby, and then we woke up and when we got sent back to our bed, when we got up morning, it was just pool as fucking hour.
Oh really?
Like,
was that an actual real experience for you?
But I've never really told anybody about that. I can't even really talk about that.
Aye.
But like, as soon as I said it in the song, I'd be like, what? What the fuck's that about, man?
Aye.
And I'm like, man, I'm sure we guys.
I will see saying that because I remember working in Dundee, mate, and it's like, see, I remember getting into closes, mate, and they would just be like fucking bumped tinny line in the middle of the close, like cunts are just like fucking, it's bad, the problem. I don't know what it's like nowadays, man, but
there's
really
still
bad.
junkies and it's crack nowadays, nobody's on the heroin anymore. It's all
really?
crack,
They moved on to the cracked.
Oh, they're all piped up. But in Faye like 2000, well, Faye I can remember early 2000s, get what I mean? Faye, as long as I could remember, Dundee was fucking wild. Like it was like it was a drug death capital, can't I mean? Like Dundee was a drug death capital of fucking it's Glasgow is now, but it was Dundee back in the day, can't I mean? Like, it was proper wild.
See, saying that as well as Glasgow now, I don't think the numbers are fucking far apart.
It's no, and it's
no
for the size difference.
It's probably like nose and nose, know what I mean?
For the size difference, take, I mean, like it's fucking tits.
Is Dundee big?
I don't think so. No compared to Glasgow.
I've been in Dundee a couple of times, but I've only just been in like a kind of town centre bit, 'cause I remember working there. See that there's a big fucking museum. There's a big black building.
Manus Gallery and
I think I worked in that. I worked in it for a couple of days, and I was like, I'm out of here, man. I don't think Dundee was for me.
But when it was getting built, the new one,
that
the V&A, like a big museum.
Aye, but mate, I'm getting back fucking 6 years ago, so
it probably was that.
it might have been
at
that.
the waterfront, no?
I think it should be built, but no, it's on the waterfront.
The
it's
V&A.
like next to the, is that the Forth Road Bridge, Forth Rail Bridge?
Man,
So
the
it's right next to
V&A,
that.
the V&A, man.
It's probably built now, but back then it was getting built, man. It's a big, lovely building in that, man. But fucking,
I've been
it
in
was
there a couple of times.
at the time. I was one of the periods of my life I was like, I can't be arsed walking away, because I was staying in a lodge in fucking this mad log cabin. It was nice in that, man, but I was like, I can't be fucked with this, and I just left. I was like, I'm out of here, man.
I'm
on Geordies and all that.
I can't get a job, I fucking hate working, man.
Aye.
You're unemployable as fuck.
Oh, really? Have you ever had a job?
Loads. Well, no loads, a handful of them, but nah, 9 to 5's
no for you.
9 to 5's no for me. Like, I can't.
See, especially with the music kind of thing, man. It's like, don't get me wrong. See, if I'm not working, I need to be doing something, because I need to distract myself. See, when I'm at work, that's when I can kind of, I don't know if it's maybe because I'm at work and I want to forget about being at work, so I'll think, right, what kind of hook ideas and kind of shit like that, so it forces me to be creative kind of thing. Whereas if I'm not working, I need stability in my life. But you've got Wayne's in that, so I suppose there's stability in your life. There's fuck all like that. If I don't work, if I've not got anything like that, then I can just, the world is my oyster. But I don't know, maybe oyster is, maybe I'm fucking allergic to seafood, know what I mean?
Nah, I've tried fucking kitchens, warehouses, fucking couple of different jobs. No for me.
Nah, anything for you.
No at all.
Find what works for you in it, man.
That's it, man. Like, that's it. I've always wanted to do something like that. I thought I wanted to work in a kitchen. Do a fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, bye, no.
I thought I wanted to be a chef
in a kitchen. You see what two children couldn't be working in a kitchen?
Nah, I did the KP for a bit, like I did the dishes for a while, and I thought, my pal, he ended up fucking head chef on the Friars now, and I'm still doing the dishes. I was like, fuck that shit.
Oh, fuck yes.
Catches.
Heavy stress, innit?
I ended up nearly boxing me, the boy, actually. The boy fucking took me downstairs and tried to give me a towel and I couldn't attack it. I had these actual tays on the table and I was like, why are you talking to me with your feet in my face, man? Like, come outside. Talk to me out here. Like that.
In a fucking kitchen?
Nah, in his office downstairs.
Exactly.
In a chippy. I was like a chippy / fucking restaurant, man.
Chippy, didn't it, man?
Took me downstairs and tried to give me a towel and I was like,
fucking fungus, the fucking smelly bastard.
Hadn't paid me for fucking 2 weeks or something. I was like, get the money out.
Aye, like,
what are you talking to me like that? Bam.
Get the money out, buy yourself a pair of shoes, you tramp.
Get your socks on, bye. And get outside.
So, how's your reception been in Dundee? Have you built up a bit of
fuck. That's like that, because I was just a wee prick.
Aye.
I was hated back in the day, man. I thought I was, you know what I mean? But the support I get is mad, mate.
Really? Aye.
Even people like, I see people sharing my shit and I'm like, Eric, he listens to my music.
Like people
like,
you know?
Like people I can,
Aye.
And I'm like, what, but I thought didn't like us, you know what I mean?
Right,
and I'm like, well, he listens to my music. Or a boy messaged us like, fucking, your music's shit hot, mate, like real. And like, he's like, I've always like thought he's cool as fuck, you know what I mean? And I'm like, Eric, he listens to my shit. Mm-hmm. That's pretty weird to me.
Aye. You feel it's changed people's perception of you?
I think it's because Abdi thought it was just going to be down and out. Abdi counted me out back in the day. I was gone, that was it, you're done.
Aye.
But I started doing something with myself now. They're like, right, on he goes, man. So I think it's more that I'm doing something with myself and no just chuck my life away.
It seems they're doing positive shit, mate. People will treat you in a positive manner. The majority of people, when we're doing negative shit, it's just one of the ones, it's the energy put out, man. And people always like to see somebody doing well for themselves, especially like a hometown hero, because as you say, like, there's no many people that I know of, let's say, in terms of like coming for the schemes. Obviously, you get Sharps, you get Doctors and that, but apart from like yours, I'm no for Dundee, so I don't know. But I don't hear of any that I could say like they're fucking like kind of representing Dundee on like a working class scale. And obviously, the issues you're talking about, man, as you say, it was like fucking the drug death capital of Scotland at one point. So there's a lot of people whose lives maybe no directly affected by drugs, whether they've been addicts themselves. But as you say, look at. Obviously,
Abdi's
your dad issues and that, so everybody's Maz and the Brown stuff, as you say. So
or your auntie, or your uncle, or your fucking cousin.
So it's getting something to relate to. Do you ever get like messages for like
like
people saying
for a couple, fuck, even there's boys like that when I was younger, like when I got took away, I was in like this wee group. They used to talk about one of the activities and that, and fuck, people that was on that group we have messaged me like, right, I thought you would have been dead or in jail, like it's mad to see you like doing so good and that, and I'm like, right. And they message and like, I'm doing well, but man, me up you and I had a couple of drinks for him one day, take the dogs for a walk and that, kind of, I mean, like, I've not seen him for fucking 12 years, 15 years, but he was my pal one summer, kind of, I mean.
Aye.
So he's got in contact, and then there was a boy that messaged us like, oh, your music helps me get through this and that, and Fuck, he's feeding the road for us, man.
Is it?
I was just seeing him on the scale and I was like, what? I was like, I ken him. That's mad.
Mad. How does it feel getting messages like that?
Weird as fuck, mate. Because like I didn't kind of deal with
set in yet.
like I didn't kind of deal with mesh it, so how could I deal with somebody else who's like messaging me all this stuff? Get what I mean? Like it's a bit wild.
So it's kind of like a new experience to you, almost. But I feel as if you're settling into the groove quite well, know what I mean? Because obviously, as you say, you still get that positive mindset as well. So it's one of the ones that's, as I say, it's no going to your head, but at the same time as well, you seem as if you're able to deal with it, you're embracing it, you're not going,
I'm loving it.
This is a bit too much.
Nah, I'm fucking loving it.
Aye.
I'm loving it,
basking
man.
it in it, man. Since the Council Tax videos, you've had your taste, man.
That's the one.
You're an addict.
Famous, like, every time somebody shares an essay, now famous before rap, I was well famous before rap.
Mate, you def wasn't
Using a trend to go viral, I've been viral.
No, mate, I'm fucking jealous. I'm fucking pure busting my cunt, man.
I'm trying to catch a second wind here, but
Have you got any plans, see, obviously in Dundee, with your music? Do you want to start like, putting on gigs, or do you want to do something?
I hope so, I hope we can do something like that, I didn't again with the youth and that, because what we're rapping about, I didn't want to go, maybe no just now, so early on, but I hope to do stuff like that, maybe later on, get me, and I'm still, I didn't see myself as prim and proper person to go be one telling bairns what to do with their life. Like, I was on a course and I got offered to be like, I could go do a course to be a youth worker and that. I could, well, that's what they wanted us today, but I was like, I can't tell bairns what to do with their life. I hadn't started rap yet, so I didn't know what I wanted to do yet.
Aye.
I was just figuring out what I wanted to do still, fuck's sake. I still see myself as a lost wee guy, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Trying to find my shit. So how can I help somebody else find theirs when I have no?
Aye, definitely, mate. Aye.
But I do want to, I can round up our young ins and go tapping for a game of football on a Saturday or something, but what's that going to do for them just now, you know what I mean?
Aye.
I want to do something that's proper substance.
As you say yourself, because obviously you've got your cut of young boys and that you take to the games and that kind of stuff. So
yeah, you got to tell Frankie he's a helmet. That's what you've got.
Frankie, you're a wee fucking helmet.
I'm Finlay, man.
Both are shite.
They're
mad that saying our both are shite is more insulting than calling him a helmet. What age is he, 12?
Yeah, he's about 12,
dick, fuck you. Not the first time I've slaughtered a 12-year-old and nobody the last.
They love you too, man, they do.
You're weirdly assured they call me a helmet. Apparently up that way, your helmet's a heavy insult.
Oh, nah, that's their
favourite
one.
There was a helmet, I was like, then like, that's a heavy insult. That's like, a helmet?
That's their
Surely
favourite
you
word,
get something better than a fucking helmet.
That's what Fivo's a helmet, that's what he jumps about saying.
Fivo's a helmet, mate. I'm in charge, mate. That's what I'm a.
Big girl loves you. Big girl, she listens to you, man.
No, I didn't realise it was cunts in Dundee that were in my shit.
Oh, loads,
really,
bro.
Oh, nice.
Fuck Dow and Ahan, my pal Dow, he fucking loves you, man. He was like, Matt, because I didn't care if you were going to be at fucking Specs' gig. So I was like, I'm going to a gig. He's like, if it's Fivo's here, send us a video with him, him and Benny T. I was like, right, well, what? I got a wee video with Benny T with him, I couldn't message his off his bird, said his pals with his bird's called Reagan. I don't know this guy's name, I can't remember. He's fair broth. His bird's got blonde hair and a neck tattoo. That's fucking swanky. That's what talks about instead of football and that. That's Mikey.
He messaged, he messaged off his bird's profile.
Man, he's not got Instagram.
So he's messaged me and I was like, who the fuck's this? And he says, I'm pals with Eugene. I was like, alright, what's happening, mate? Then, but it was one of the ones it's literally off his bird's profile, so I don't know what he looks like, I don't know his name or nothing. But shout out
Mikey, bye.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Actually, I think he was at that gig on Saturday.
He was at the gig on Saturday. He had the mad hair on.
Actually, it was messing me looking for a party, and I was like, I'm in the house, mate. I'm fucking half it.
What were they looking for parties and that?
He messaged me looking for an after party, and it must have thought I was like fucking on it. I was like, I don't drink, mate. I was like, I'm fucking in the house, and then I think I says to him about Civic, I was couldn't wait to SWG3 for that Hugo thing, and I says, I think cunts are going there. You went there or not, didn't you?
Did you go there? I didn't get. I ended up going back to the hotel getting a kebab.
Did you? You don't drink.
Fuck. I was a while I got on it with him. That I jumping taxis and patched us. Every one of them jumping a taxi. Me and Darnell got left on fucking Socky Hall Street, pissing around.
Never. Slice.
They patch you. Fucking hell.
He wanted to go home. He's like, on his go.
Balls, bros. I said to the missus, I said to the missus, alright, to go with them for a couple of hours. She's like, on you go. But I did fucking feel bad, but I sent her back to the hotel, you know what I mean? Sent him back to the hotel, we were at jumping taxis, Abdi's waiting on taxis, 3 taxis jump up and they got filled up ASAP. Abdi jumped in them, I'm like, looking at my boys, like, that'll be good for you boys. See you later then. They says, Mum, we'll go back to the hotel. We just went and got baked.
Did you say?
He's got a kebab. We walked all the way back up, I was looking for that shawarma place, walked all the way past it and nothing. Got a kebab and then walked back and like, fuck it,
Socky Hall Street, mate, there's like 100 shawarma places in Socky Hall Street.
But they were saying there was a really good one. They were saying Inlam's really good, you know what I mean?
There's a heavy good shawarma place. I've never tried it, but it's like the other end of the town. I don't know if it's that one. Shawarma King, Shawarma King. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Shawarma King.
Well, here, you better get shawarmas off them. Reggie's podcast, this podcast, you need a deal for them,
I'm
boy.
really promoting cunts and I get nothing,
mate.
you know what I mean?
He's wanting to get the shawarmas out.
That's it, mate. I can get shit like that, but it's like, I'm trying to eat alright, and I eat shite and see.
Same.
So I can get free grub, but I can't get free decent food. It's
What's
not
the
saying
free
it's shite food. It's,
look, skinny as fuck. I need the free grub. Get it out, fuck's sake, man.
Mate, you can have it for me. Do you love it to Dundee?
Nah, you Dundee boys fucking get the free grub.
But you're not a bit of a drinker anyway, aren't you know? I think the first time I ever seen you drinking a pint was at Sweet Rogue's album once.
Man, I didn't drink at all. They up here bully me into drinking, bro.
Oh, really? Aye.
They do.
Don't let them do it. Don't
Peer
let them do it.
pressure out their fucking cunts, bro. Like,
I need to take a picture every time you get a fight. You know what I mean?
I seen you with a pint, and I was like, is that a pint he's going? I was going to ask.
He drove through to my baby shower and Pierre, he's like, oh, you've got here a drink. I drove all the way through. 1 pint. I'm like, Pierre spitting it back in, I don't like it. I hate drinking shit, mate.
You're a puffer, aren't you?
Have
you always been like that?
Always. Like, when I was fucking younger, I took a bit of chai, took a couple of ectos and that, but I've never, like, touched anything. Like, I've always been a waffy, you know what I mean? Stay right away for it.
Just to find
The best I could. The best I could, man. Even when my pals, like, when my pals are on it, I can't stand being round them, I fucking hate it. I'm like, I'm just going to go home, man.
You're like that, mate, especially see when I'm like that and cunts are mad with. I can't be asked with mad with cunts. It's just after a while, and I fucking work in a student accommodation, I know, so you can imagine. But it's just in small doses, I can after a while, then I'm like, right, I'm away, I can't be asked, I'm not on your level.
There's like there's like a group of people, like, my missus's wee bras and that. That's the only people that actually get on it with. Is when they're on it, they never fight, they never argue, they never. I've been with them years and they've never had one square go in their circle. They fight out in that, like, oh, you Pierre said this and said that, but there's never been actual tension,
it's all superficial for us.
Always got on it with them. I will always mark up after they come down and that, so it's sound.
Aye.
But I love getting on it with them. Brilliant night. You go on with them, Abdi wants to fight and, oh, you said this about this cunt and you're fucking cool, bro.
Just can't handle their booze, man.
That's the one. You're talking about me, like, what? I was on the phone to my gran. What you on about, fuck's sake, man?
I cunts are fat ass, especially that's when the child and that gets involved.
Man.
Some cunts are lost causes. Not everybody should drink.
Nah.
Not every cunt should drink. Some cunts just can't handle a baby.
I cut my losses at that, like.
I better half. I say I can't handle a baby. I can't handle a baby. I just can't stop. To a point where I can't handle this. It's like, I just can't. Once I start, it's just like a pure compulsion, man.
That's why they end up just crashing out. Just getting that fuck.
I
just
don't crash
out,
because as soon as I get too many beers down me, I get a bit of Charlie, and then that's me for like 4 days. Know what I mean?
I'll catch you on the Monday.
With the curtain shut wanking. Know what I mean? It's it's fucking pure. Just it's like I'm paying for this.
Looking at the curtain day.
Mad fucking sex demon, man. It's fucking, mate. That times I've done it, man. I'm like, I can't be arsed, man. What the fuck? 2-day wank marathon. Where to God, man?
Things looking like a spicy pepper.
Literally on Pornhub and I'm like at 100. Let's see when you flick through them. 1, 2. I'm like 100 and that, mate. I've been there all day. I'm going through box sets. A fucking stepmother, stepdaughter, man. It's fucking mate. It's fucking. So that's why I don't bother, so I just prefer
yes
the water, mate, no dramas.
That's the best way. Dr. Wet. Dr. Wet.
I bet, is that a shit?
It's good, like, look, vitamin B. I was fucking Mikey Swank got me drinking it. Vitamin B, fucking all sorts of vitamins, folic acid.
Full of fucking sugar, but probably.
Nah, come on.
4 grams of sugar.
Is it?
4 gram? I bet per bit.
Here, I'm dyslexic as fuck, looking like again what's going on this bottle, boys.
Aye,
what I'm looking at. I'm pure dyslexic as fuck trying to read that bottle. I'm just saying B's and D's. Should have left him in Clydebank.
No, I was going to say, mate, if you want to destroy anything else, mate, I've got a table that needs broke up in the fucking spare room, mate, if you're feeling destructive.
Get right on that, AJ boy.
But what do you want to achieve with your music?
Again, I think now it's like trying to turn it into a business or some sort of fucking making some sort of money out of it now, I mean, because I'm wholeheartedly in it now. I've started it, so performances and that, I mean, so obviously I want to start making some money for us. And
so you're looking to try and gig as much as you can?
Next year, hopefully, fucking get writing about it next year, like.
What's your plans for next year?
I'll release a wee EP and that, maybe. I think I might do an EP next year and just try and get some shows and that, try and build a brand out of it or something.
Get your name, get a back catalogue.
That's the one, mate. Abdi's like, fucking, you want to get down England and do this and do that, but I want to I want to break Scotland first. I mean, I want to be like proper up there like all the rest of them.
England up here.
Aye, but that's what we want to do, exactly. Show England what we've got to offer, mate.
Aye, definitely. It needs more country doing that, because the more and more noise that gets made, the more and more people are going to listen. They're going to need to listen. Imagine if somebody's on a stage doing a set, the crowd are there and you're standing at the back. You make noise long enough, the crowd's going to turn around. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is in Scotland. I wish people would fucking see it that way, but people just...
Before I even released the tune, before I released Two in a Queued, we were fucking going up to the booth and that, and I went on live with that King Jordan McCann.
Aye.
I went on his
live with him?
I went on Instagram live. I was cheeking everybody that was on it. There was people like...
Oh, were you just commenting if you went like
Nah, live? I did, listen. So Ev says like, get me on, mate. Ev started rapping, I'm shit hot. And he was like, right, cool, mate, you been in here, but hear me. But you went off. And I thought, if I went out with my dog, took my dog on a walk, see my pal. And my pal's phoned us like, mate, Jordan McCann's came back on live and he's asking for you. Like, you're going to go him and go on live. And I'm like, what? So I fucking ran out of it to the end. It was ran. Got in, man, chucked my coat off and I went on live with him and started rapping. And he was fucking loving it. And he's English as fuck, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then Scouse Trap and Trems, get what that is? Trems.
What?
Scouse Trems.
Scouse Trems?
Trems. He's an R rapper for down south. Right. I went on live with him too, he was fucking loving it and all.
Oh,
and they're English. They like, so what was it I say that like, you can't mean Benny says like, people fuck with your flow, can't I mean? Like, if you can flow, you can flow, can't I mean? If you can't, you can. And people fuck with that type of shit, man. Regardless of the accent.
French rap, Italian rap and all that, so it's like...
Exactly. Regardless of accent.
It's how it sounds and it's no... What you're saying, don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for a good lyric, man, but see these days it's more about how it sounds. People
I don't think that's how like that Shogun gets such a good reception, because he can fucking flow.
Aye.
Some people across countries don't hear a fucking word what he's saying.
Aye.
But he can fucking flow,
Aye,
can't I mean?
Sounds dynamite to listen to.
Aye. AJT. I fucking love listening to him.
Aye, but I'm not lyricist.
I'm a lyricist.
It's good to
He's a fucking heavy band. Exactly.
I just thought about flow, man, nowadays.
That's what I'm like that. I think I'm still trying to learn that pure double entendre shit and kind like using all that and stuff. I'm fucking dyspraxic, man.
Aye.
And I kind of am learning this shit.
Work to your strengths in it,
That's
man.
it.
And plus as well, as you say, see like the young team, they're wanting something they can put on, listen to when they get mad about getting stoned and that.
Simple, mate.
They don't want to think about it too much. Don't get me wrong, like, a good lyricist is heavy appreciated, man, but it's like, see, you're listening to Dave and that, you're like, that's clever as fuck, man, but there needs to be some certain clarity. Because it will, see if the clarity's an issue, see if you're not picking up what they're saying, then it's like, but you don't know what they're saying unless you dive into it.
Haas, fucking some of the schemes, Haas was like, if you fucking dare this, you need to be proper, you need to pronounce yourself, you need to fucking flow, you're good, you've got pure saying star quality and he was like, you need to do this. And my pal came over and was like, what's he on about? Go come away for him. And I'm like, nah, like he's fucking giving me pointers. What you on about, man?
Aye.
Like he's telling me what I need to do in this scene. He's been here for fucking 10 years.
Aye.
He's telling you what you need to do.
It's learning to take criticism. It's positive criticism. Not as if he's criticising you saying you're poor. He's just saying, listen, this is what you need to work on. It's true, clarity is a big thing. You see a lot of people, their shit just doesn't do well because you don't know what they're saying. And it is at a point it's like, sometimes it just needs sharpened around the edges.
Defo.
Something, no, I mean, it does. It sounds like when it slaps, as they say.
Yeah, slaps like a set of cheeks.
Just take your time with it, isn't it?
I know, but that's the thing is you get better. You don't even need to think about it too much. You just the more you do it, the more you take your time, and as you say, you're already trying to own your craft as it is, man. And that's what it is. It's like as a performer and an artist, you want to get, it's like go to the gym, you go to the gym, you want to get bigger, you don't go to the gym lift the same weights, then you go to the gym and try and push yourself.
I said, come out trying to say you're the best this, you're the best that, like, fucking feel yourself, fucking right, man, like, own your shit, but I think you got to be slightly humble in it and all, or it's, you need to be honest,
you do.
You need to be true to yourself, or you're just being a fucking donut, and you're just...
You suffer, you're the one that suffers, because you get a lot of people say that they don't respect their competition and that as well, and they think, like, I'm the best in this kind of thing, and then see if you think you're the best just for the sake of being the best.
Wow.
See, I think this way, see being the best in Scotland, what does it actually mean? What does it get
what
you?
Does it
get you more money? No.
What
does it get you more views? Like, thinking you're the best, people might say it, it's just a conversation topic, it's just bragging rights, it means nothing, but in your head, see if you keep telling yourself it.
So I got asked to share something this morning, and like that, I said fucking blah 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 best in Scotland, and I just says, nah mate, you're pure claiming that you're the best in Scotland, and I didn't fucking think that, so I'm not fucking sharing that. I'm not putting that on my page. I like you, you're fucking pal, but I'm not sharing that. Not a chance.
Aye, of course. It's being one of the best a good thing, not I mean, because then you're like, you're admitting, because it's like, a lot of people get that, somebody put it in such a way, the Che Guevara effect, somebody wants to be the best that gets the Scottish scene the way every cunt wants it, but it's a collective thing, I think.
100%.
And that's even better because you want diversity. You don't want just one cunt and every cunt else is behind them. It's like if there's like 10, let's say, Toxic, there's 10, 20 brilliant cunts, then there's more music for people to connect to and to listen to, and they just.
Look at down south.
Aye, look the fucking the talent pool they've got compared to fucking Scotland. Like, see, you look at the rap game. Like, you look at, they've got like fucking 4 cunts for London. 3 cunts for London, 1 cunt for Manchester, 1 cunt for Scotland. The people for Scotland are usually the best, or one of the best out of Scotland. The cunts for London is like literally the cunts they're picking. They're just picking any cunt. I'm not saying
You've never heard of them. You've never heard of them,
they can pick, you know what I mean? It's no the same calibre as
like
it would be. So it just shows you never cunt's doing it. But at the end of the day, London, it was like that. People didn't want to connect with fucking English. Like, people hated it. I can't deal with the accent and that. They got that as
I've
well.
always loved that. I've always loved English rap.
It wasn't the accent, it was things for me. See, grime, I wasn't into grime just to sound it. It was, I think it was Dave when I first started getting it, because he plays the piano and I'm a sucker. See if somebody plays an instrument,
he's
so I play the
fucking
guitar,
talented,
I connect with it,
he's
man.
Talented.
But when it was that old grime sound, that fucking, I just wasn't into that, the sound, it wasn't the raps as such. But then now it's kind of took a different kind of style, a sound, and I kind of connect with that a lot more than I did with
the
before.
instrumentals are a lot different nowadays. I'm a sucker for an instrumental, man. I fucking love an instrumental, man.
I love a good one. So you try to find it, man. It's fucking. Do you just go into YouTube and find them?
I was, but I've got my boys mapping my beats. Like 2 in a Q and that fucking Demons, they've not been made, but my other beats are made for my boys in the shed. They're shit hot wee guys.
Boys in the shed?
In the shed,
So what's the shed?
We're studio.
So is that a shed?
They've got a shed, other equipment, booth next door. It's fucking, they're shit hot.
Is that place you're always in?
Yeah, man. They're wee wizards, honestly. I only met them like through music. Like my manager, he knew them, and like pals with them and that, and he was like, "Mom, tack you up," and I fucking love them. They're proper wee wizards. See, every time they do a beat now, oh my god, I'm like, put it in my folder. Put it in my folder.
Yeah, everything just connected, just suiting to your style.
But they didn't. Oh my god. But they're awake all night, playing computer games and they sleep all day. And they're no sleep for fucking 2 days, and then just sleep for 2 days.
So trying to get
and you're trying to get them to send people stuff. Like this week I've been trying to get them a he's like, I've got this today, bro, I've got that. I'm like, fucking come on, you. I'm hot shit just now, bro. I'm trying to get something going here.
Try to get the ball rolling. These kids are sleeping.
He's like, I'll do it after I fucking had a nap. I'm like, what? It's
just
2 buttons.
I'll do it after I have a nap. Okay. But so tell me about your manager. How did that end up coming about?
Just like that, he came up to see us, boy, a couple of drinks and that. He didn't even want to care about the music really. He wasn't really interested, but and then he fucking, I don't know what happened. He just says like, I'm mad for starting shit and never finishing it. Can't I mean? Like my whole life. Like I'll get a job. I'll be like, wait. I'll be like 2 years into the job. Like I can't wait to get this shit up, man. Like how many days am I be proud? Like, come on, let's go. So I'm counting it. But he was like, you're doing this. Like if you're going to do it, you're doing it proper, right? And he does. He's a fucking legend, man.
So he keeps
even his family.
Even
his family is so supportive of me. Like his family are like legends. His mum and dad are fucking legends.
How long have you known this boy for?
Oh, years and years. He's my pal for time. Like I met him through my other pal, but like we weren't always in contact. And like he started working on the rigs and he came up to see us. We hadn't seen each other in a while. And he wasn't really interested in hearing me rapping. He came up to and see us, so he fucking boosted it. And he was like, mate, he says, mate, because obviously I'm on it where we grew up as 2 rough cunts, mum's on the brown stuff, I want to be losing my old man and that. He's like, that proper touched me, mate. I had these like pure goosebumps and that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck is on about, man? It's a song that I wrote 10 minutes ago. Like, come on. But he's like, nah, we need to do something, mate, bro. So I was like, sound. And ever since then, he's just proper being honest, man. He thinks we're going to be fucking millionaires eventually.
Really? That's what you need. You need somebody with that
he's planning. He says, every time I say something, he'll say, listen, I'll get that when we're on the fucking 100-foot yacht in Monaco and the yacht and that. And I'm like, what are you on about, man?
He's like
Big Hooses and
that.
He is. He's Big Joe's mental.
You need big dreams, man. There's no point in fucking sitting and getting yourself fucking condensed, diluted
That's
dreams,
it, man.
You may as well, if you're going to fucking shoot for the fucking
we call
stars,
ourselves Pinky in the brain,
We
call ourselves Pinky in the brain, man, trying to take over the world. That's us
I can imagine what does he look like the brain?
He's big like that.
Really?
If you look at my Insta,
I used to get called Pinky when I was younger. Fucking hated it. I liked Pinky, but I used to get called Brains. And then people started, because I was chalk white, so people I looked like a zombie. So Brains. And then the kids would thought it was because of Pinky in the brain. I'd get called Pinky. Then End up getting called 50 and just cunts forgot about it. Like, we've got a new shite nickname for you. And then I was like,
That's the one.
50's a bit better than brains. I was like, I'll take that. Fucking take
Eugene.
it, I got it.
I think I've had any other nickname other than Eugene, eh? That was it, mate. I was 8 when that happened, and he's just fucking over here ruining my podcast. I'm going to batter him 50.
You can be my manager, you can promos, mate. Look up there, see that? Get a 40. Not once have I ever got a 40 with a cunt since writing that.
Shut up.
I forget.
I'm got a 40 after this.
I will get a 40, you can be the first 40.
We'll get a 40.
I need to get a fucking, getting a big canvas and get every cunt to sign it.
Nah.
I'm 40 podcasts in, I've not done it yet. Fucking funny.
That's ridiculous.
But I'm hanging with it because I'm just, I get ideas, but fucking just scattered, man.
Oh, same.
I was trying to just get a big canvas, try to get a fucking big one. They're all wee ones, I want a big fucking massive one.
Why not put a couple together?
You're a
Put a
fucking
couple.
genius. I don't know why.
Put a couple of them together.
Aye. I don't
That'd
know
be
why
even
I never thought
cooler.
of that. That would have been better because it would look fucking perfect in that one.
Yeah, man. Aye.
But
Got a big Eugene on it.
aye, fuck. I need to get
Picasso.
What could I get you to sign?
He's getting to sign that. Again, we're going famous, but he's getting to sign that.
There we go.
But when I came off the stage at some of the schemes, there was cunts standing with their t-shirts.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Like,
Aye.
I'm like signing it, and the wee guys, man, I did a pure. It looked like a football tap. I did a big Eugene and a number 4 on his back. She went, "Is that the first time you've ever done that?" I says, Shout out Luggy, man.
Aye, so is that, I'm at Luggy's takeaway.
Oh,
Luggy's some guy, man.
Legends.
He fucking makes some weird scrans, and that's coming from me. I eat some weird shit.
Hey, that place gone some madness, aye.
Aye, mate, fucking Cadbury covered fucking baguettes and all that shit, man.
Shit hot, man.
Aye, Cunson
Oh,
didn't
see that he does this he done this fucking chicken thing with salt and pepper chicken and salt and pepper hash browns on a roll. Oh my god, it was fucking amazing.
Oh, is it? Aye.
Curry sauce all over it.
I need to try his shit, bro. I think he was been here one time and he dropped off a cut of pies to Ravy, and obviously once Ravy's got a cut of pies, you're not getting them, know what I mean? So, aye, I never got my pie, you know what I mean? But aye, first time I met him was at Sounds of the Schemes, man, and he's fucking some boy, mad Luggy.
Hey, he's a good cunt, like legend. The whole family, some leaving their wee man. That was the first signature I ever done, first autograph I ever done.
Luggy's boy, aye.
Aye, on his t-shirt, aye.
Oh, is it? Aye.
I fucking yes, man.
Because he heavy supports shirts and I think he's pals with shirts.
Aye, he was like, fuck, his wee man was on the stage and everything at some of the schemes.
He's Wayne?
Aye, the wee guy, he was on the stage and everything.
Was he? Aye.
Yeah.
Mate, I think fucking every cunt was on that stage at one point.
The guy's a fucking legend.
We have been.
Oh.
Fucking bad hat.
He's the boy.
With the fucking stage, man.
He is the fucking boy.
Aye,
He's funny as fuck.
Has he moved away?
Aye, he's doing somewhere, is he? Where
Down
is
south?
it? He is? Aye.
Mad half.
I'm in a group chat with him in 6 and that, aye.
Oh, yeah, aye.
Aye. Fuck, I'm in a group chat with Aaron, man. I'm in pure 4 different group chats with different rappers and everything, man. It's
Oh,
mental.
man,
Trent, the Dundee one's the best, aye.
I'm in about 10 of them, man.
Oh, yeah, aye.
He's in the in with our birds and everything. He's in the proper in that kind of like
Your
like,
birds?
like our missuses and that are in the
really?
group
Aye.
chat, aye. Like for going to shows and that, because like the Abdi
right.
comes, so it's like 30 when it's just this one group chat. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. AJ's the boy.
Housewives of Dundee. Oh, aye.
The boys are the housewives, fuck's sake, man.
Aye, I fucking see with group chats. I fucking just go in for a nosy to see what cunts are saying. I usually mute them, man, because my phone goes a lot, man. I'm just like, fuck, I'm sure yours is probably the same.
Oh,
but
dinner.
after a while, I'm just like, fucking.
I rubber my phone half the time. I just slide it a while. Like
Aye,
that.
mate, it's better that see just try to see if you're about to reply. You can set by like an hour or something to date rather than see constantly owning that, because you get shitty days, a pure distraction. Like, see when I got up, because I woke up at 1, I had to set an alarm, so it was night shift, I didn't go to sleep till like 9. So when I woke up, I was like, I caught myself keep going on my phone. I was like, put it down, mate, because you'll pick it up and no fucking get off
But you
it.
did a night shift and in these podcasts.
Aye. Grafter, innit?
Hardcore.
I'm actually quite sharp. Usually I'm like,
Nah,
pure try to stumble my words and shit like that, mate. But part and parcel, bro. It's like, I've
What
got
have you
another
done, does
podcast tomorrow. Grafter, and I've got 2 recorded, man. So I'm actually on the ball with the podcast now, because I'm like, because I try and...
That'll do you over the new year.
Aye, I fell away for the podcast for a bit, but I'm wanting to just make sure, see if I do it, keep the podcast a weekly thing. I don't realise how much people connect with it. You fucking pricks connect with it, know what I mean? Give me your
I
money.
watch your podcasts.
I know, but I didn't realise that until it's like, now when I'm posting it, it's like how many people actually watch it, and you realise it's, no cunt ever listen to me. All my life, I talked a lot of shit, so I understand, but no cunts actually listen to what I say, which is very dangerous.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about my music now, right? So for like, most of my life, I'm the shit I was doing, get I mean, like being a wee bastard, I felt it was just a big cry for help.
Aye.
And Abdi's kind of like, wee bastard, just let him do what he wants. And now I'm talking, charging my life and doing this, Abdi's like, oh, he totally deserves this. Where was everybody support when I kind of needed it?
Aye.
Now I'm doing it on my own, and now you're all supporting.
Aye.
When I was saying down and out, nobody counted that.
Aye.
Fuck yous, man.
It's a strange.
Nah, I love your support. I'm actually, I love everybody's support, but I was a bit suspect back in the day.
It's a thing we see when you're going after rails kind of thing, people just kind of step back, just kind of negative shit and that, man. People, because a lot of people don't know how to deal with it as well.
Defo, that's the
plus
one.
as well, see if somebody did approach you, would you have been as receptive to it?
Nah.
Or would you have kind of went to defensive, like, fuck off, man, I don't need to help off you kind of thing?
100%.
See, it's one of the things as well, would you have been willing to take the help at the time if it was offered? And
Aye.
a lot of us probably wouldn't. Because I've been in that position before, like, people ask you, like, people don't want to ask you if everything's alright, because you know what it's like, you get, oh, fuck, I'm alright, don't fucking ask me if I'm alright, I'm sound, don't worry about me, all that shit. Yeah. And it's that kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fighting the cunts in your own corner. But once people say you're doing something positive, like, he's taking a fucking chain, people just, it's like, it's energy, man. People
That's
are.
it, cunts go up to my gran in the work, cunts used to go up to my gran in the work. Was that your grandson that done that to him? Now it's like, it's your grandson Eugene. She's like, I don't know how he gets called that for.
Did your granny call you Eugene?
Nah, it's Sean.
Sean, aye. She's always keep you humble then?
Always. My gran's my fucking rock, man. She's my world there. She's a legend, man.
Wait, your gran?
Fuck, she's 70 old, man.
Is she? Aye.
She's
70's the new 50 these days,
my
man.
granda, fuck, she's just stopped working 12 jobs. My gran's fucking worked 12 jobs up until fucking the start of this year. Now she only works one, man. She's always been a grafter, right? She's been like she was like a cleaner and a. She works in the hospital during the day, and then she goes and cleans the doctors at night. But she gave up the doctors and she just does the hospital now. But
I feel play.
She's done that my whole life. She's done 2 jobs. My whole life. She's been the only normality in my whole life. Get I mean, her and my granda, like, they've been there for us. Get I mean, I always used to go stay with them at the weekends, Christmases and shit. It was always spent with them. Wasn't like with anybody else. So
you're kind of like, obviously you're kind of like role models. Like,
my granda, man, Big Jimbo. Shout out you pops, man. You fucking.
Big Jimbo.
But he's always been music orientated. He's all band's eyes life, this eyes life. I've never been into music. Get I mean. So now he see me into music. He's like, when he saw the Sound of the Schemes, and he was like, I'm fucking surprised, can't I mean, but I'm proud of you, but I'm shocked,
Aye.
And then now he's like, fuck's sake, man, you on there, man. Smashing at me, man.
Right, so he'll be buzzing then. So was that the first time they'd ever seen you interested in music, was the Sound of the Schemes?
Aye.
And that was probably what, I wouldn't say maybe, what the Spikes gig, I think that was like a bigger show.
Aye.
Bigger in terms of the crowd, but I'd say Sound of the Schemes was bigger in terms of the actual event itself.
What it meant,
What it meant, aye. Because it was a lot of emphasis placed in this. Because you look at it now, every cunt is starting up to doing their own gigs. Everybody's doing it.
Nobody was doing it before.
Everybody's headlining the shows.
I don't know, cunts it, and it is. It's like, but you're looking at the crowd turnout. They're getting good turnouts now. Because I remember going to gigs in fucking. I've only been fucking involved in kind of like Scottish kind of rap gigs in the past maybe year or so, and when I first started going, it was like about 10 cunts in a room, and obviously you've been doing it for a while.
So even at the thingy, at the fringe thingy, even Moggs says like, use youngins, you're changing the dynamic of the shows. Like, I used to stand about kind of like acting like, I'm the best. Like, we're up at the front of anybody's show. We're up at the front of the stage giving it fucking beans.
That's a lot of support.
Me and AJ go fucking mental for anybody. But Abdi used to kind of step back and no support anybody. But now we're kind of bringing a different flavour.
As well, back in like fucking, it was always that the cunts would stand. You see some of them, you see the kind of older school cunts. It's no my type of music, but it's that kind of like slow fucking lo-fi fucking beats and
loads of syllables.
Just hundreds of syllables and fucking, and it's the dead monotonous shit, and they're just like that. They're right. It's good if you're fucking full of drugs, fucking. You know what I mean? Took enough drugs to stumble a baby elephant.
Big enough stage to do it on, right? And there's like an audience. If that audience wants that, then fair enough. But half the audience is going to want that.
Aye, but that's the kind of gigs, like that's the kind of gigs you'll see, and it's like the crowd, like it's just scattered wee pockets of people all about the place, and they're vibing. But like there's a heavy energy getting created. You're going to a gig where cunts are fucking alive, man. It's like there's life in it, and I think that's been missing. And see, you listen to a lot of the old school cunts, and a lot of them they've got that fucking. See, obviously they're doing it in their accents, but the accents, you're like, this is why people hate hearing it in the Scottish accent. Nowadays it's actually starting to sound good. I'm not saying like Morgan that sound dynamic, but you know what I'm talking about, there's a lot of cunts you're like,
Obviously get too comfortable, mate, we don't want to grow.
Yes, exactly that.
I thought it
was such an underground thing, no? I mean, it was like, there was no like fucking much competition that, like even like in England and that, it wasn't as big in England, so now England's like, it's massive. You're seeing
like
the market there, so they're literally mainstream stars. But before, like fucking like English rappers,
the artists weren't
really pure as mainstream as they are now. They're on telly, they're getting films, they're fucking everywhere. Like H, It's the face of JD, so it's Bugsy Malone and all that
It's
shit.
mental.
What I think's a mad thing as well, they get all these sponsorship deals, yet they openly puff. They smoke green, that yet it's one of the things that's, even though it's illegal in this country, it's just becoming pure social acceptable.
It's a part of their character, they invest in it.
Aye.
Their brand's going to invest in that, but they don't want to see any of that.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But still, they still do it. They don't try and hide it.
See that I was writing a song, right? And I'm fucking putting a sponsor into it. Fucking, who I'm sponsored? The Screaming Devil Mob, right?
Aye.
And after it, I mentioned something about clouds and smoking weed. Right, and I said to ask them, they're like, no, we don't want that in it. And so
really, aye? So are they sponsoring you? I was wondering what the deal with that was.
She's fucking flying, my boy, AJ.
I'm the first.
Just promote them and they'll give you free shit.
So aye, but there's fucking, I don't know, mate, they're moving a bit mental now, so it's fucking...
Oh, really?
It's good though, aye, it's good, you know what I mean, it's good things. So.
It's good because you'll have a good booze, man, they're just giving you free booze. I don't know if it's a good thing.
Mate, I drank them for years, mate, and I'm like, why am I paying for these?
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? I'm like, why am I...
Every show you go to, you see him just whip them out his bag. Abdi's going up to the hingy. He's going to didn't sell Screaming Devil there, but he's got a Screaming Devil.
What the fuck is it? Is it like a dragon soup?
Caffeinated drink, it's better than dragon soup. Get Screaming Devil.
It's better than Four Loko too, I think.
Aye,
when you do. But I me, like, I didn't drink, right? I didn't drink. But like, I seen her, we're going out, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, a wee pint. A wee pint, can't I mean? I hear
the kind of thing it'd make me take you. See, like Bucky, see if I times before if I've drank, I could have a few beers, and I wouldn't think about Charlie. See, I drink a half bottle, I drink it, and I think when the caffeine crash hits me, I'm like, I need to pick me up, and boom, that's when the challenge happens, so I just avoid it all, I'm off everything.
That's what I did, I just cut it out, man.
Better off. I enjoy life better. See me, I'm too much. Like, see if I was to take a draw of a joint, mate, I would be up first thing in the morning, smoking fucking 10 or a bit a day and all that, man. Like right away, there's no half measures to a point where it just affects me. It's to a point where I just end up sitting on the couch, eating shite, fucking watching shite, no doing nothing, no uploading, no being busy, just putting shit off, man. Whereas when I'm off everything, I'm focused, I'm making plans, right, I'm going to do this. It's like, I'm constant, man. I'm constantly, for the minute I wake up,
it's easy to get caught in that trap.
Defo.
Aye, that's exactly it. And I'm just, it's one of the things I've realised that now, kids, I've tried to tell myself, no, it's this and it's that. I've tried so many different ways. I'm better off just off it.
See, that's what I keep saying myself. I use it as a coping mechanism for pure years, right? And then we didn't need it to cope. Like, it's just pure becoming a problem, can't I mean?
Aye.
It's like becoming annoying now, man. Like, I'm trying to stop smoking this weed, man. I'm smoking too much weed and that.
Oh, really? Aye, you puff a power, didn't you?
Oh, aye. Too much, man.
Much ain't you smoking a day?
No comment, man. No comment.
Good answer. But I mate, it's fucking, it's easy. Well, I sometimes to myself, see in the culture of like fucking rap, especially in Scotland, every cunt puffs. It's a pure part and parcel. So you go to guys, cunts are smoking that. So it'd be quite difficult. Plus as well, see if you're a creative, see when you're sitting and you're feeling that a wee bit of writer's block, I fucking try to think of something to write. That temptation of smoking a joint to help you, man, is strong, and it's caught me many a time, man.
See, I'm at the point where I'm writing fucking, when I'm writing my tunes, I don't want to be sitting stoned down. It's pure giving me writer's block, just sitting there pure melted, like, I just sound like a dick, man.
Aye. You think about it too much, sometimes it almost puts me off at times. See if I'm puffing, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that, but whereas if I'm straight, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Sometimes it can go either way, I think. So sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you.
100%, man.
Just been aware of that.
I need to find a common denominator there, like.
I can't find a middle ground in it, man, but it's best to see when you've got fucking two wains and one on the right, man. You need your wee vices, don't you?
Oh, night time, see when that burns off your scale, joint and a cup of tea for a day of flares, hello.
Here you
Can't beat it, but you end up getting to the joint, you're like, how's it fucking 1 o'clock, man? What's going on? I'm fucking getting down the flares rapid and back to the scale, man.
Aye.
So it's like...
time fucking escapes you, doesn't it?
Oh, aye. No, there's no enough flares in a day, man. Especially when you've got 12 burns in a dug.
Especially, mate. Just basically having 3 veins.
Mate, dinner. She's a burn that'll never grow up, it's mental. She's a big bitch.
The dug?
One,
aye, so she's still pure young.
She's massive full.
Fucking horse.
She's a horse.
Oh, really? Aye. Maybe you sent me a photo, show me a photo, but obviously it's hard to gauge with a photo.
Photos in it there, justice, bro.
Oh, really? Aye.
She's about 5 foot older, she stands on her back legs. Like.
Is she? Aye.
She's massive. Follow Blacklock Kennels on Instagram if you want to see the dogs. Blacklock Kennels.
A German Shepherd with a haircut.
That's what she is. She's cute as fuck, man. She's just a Bairns rider like a horse. She's just a big sook, but she chews shoes, brand new windy sole, clean off.
Fucking hell, man.
Part and parcel in a big dog, is it?
Better have to chew the windy sole than chew the veins.
I got her off my pal, and he says like, bro, she's going to be hard work. she's going to be, that's how he said to us, she's going to be hard work. I'm like, hey mate, fucking dogs man, that hard work, the bairns are hard. She's fucking hard work, mate.
She's
hard work.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, she's F1, I'm like, she's hard work bro, aye. He's like, told ya.
So what's the plans going ahead? What have you got in the pipeline? What can you tell us about?
Fucking few fucking collabs in that coming. Me and AJ got a tune coming, a belter, Dangerous. Oh, but it performed that at Specs' show. We hadn't even rehearsed nothing, we just went out and bashed it. It's a belter tune. Couple of fucking, I've no sent it to other boys anything, so I've not really got them coming, but I've been speaking to like fucking McCroy and Podgy and the RM lot, they're a fucking on for doing a tuning and so we've got pure loads of cunts wanting the tunes with and that. It's mental, it's surreal to me. Paying all these boys like messaging me like McCroy mate, like my missus pure fancied him a couple of years ago, can't I mean? Like she's like when I listen she's like McCroy, can't I mean? I'm like, what are you on about? But she pure loves McCroy man, like we listened to him pure religious, like he pure messaging us after the show and everything, like can't I mean? It was like what pure took back, but as the mental thing, on the way to the show my missus said to us like, if you could feature anybody in Scotland, what would it be? And I was like, fucking McCroy, obviously McCroy. And she was like, but we got, after the show, we're on our way back to the hotel, he messaged us. And I was like, shut up. I was like, Bev, look what I was just met. Everyone about the hotel room, a wee girl. I'm a long john, so I went, hey! Giving it a tilt, like, they just fucking messaged me, B. She's like, right. I think she thought I messaged him first, but I fucking never. I was like, I fucking messaged me. It's tits. It's that surreal to me, but just a couple of features. Hopefully plan a show. I wanted to do a Dundee show, but like that, the shows that have been put on in Dundee get shut down for the polls days before they happen. Aye. So I'm not actually people paying for tickets and can do a good show for it to get shut down like that.
Do you think you would face that problem as well? Because I know it's sharps.
I didn't can. That's what I'm saying. I didn't can.
So it's the chance you take.
I'm speaking to a woman. She's a woman. Can't even say a woman. She's like family to us. Fuck's sake. I'm speaking to somebody. She does shit like that, so hopefully in the new year, without saying too much on what, hopefully put on a stinker for I can't get the boys through Aberdeen, he had bell throwing night and that, can't I mean, he had damage night in Dundee, because Dundee's never had anything like that attack, can't I mean, we've had pure like fucking, I can't remember the last famous person that came and done a gig in Dundee, The View probably, can't I mean, like that, The View was the last person.
The View fucking 10 years ago?
Done anything for Dundee. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it's with Eugene that's saying that
hopefully
fucking
it could be,
kicks
man,
off, man.
The time is now. Where isn't Dundee? Fat Sam's? Is that still hard dancing? Is that a possible venue?
I hope so, but
that's the only place I've heard in Dundee, Fat Sam's.
There's a couple of them. There's a couple of places. I'm not wanting to say their names in because you know what I mean, but there's a couple of wee places. But I want a big one. I'm not wanting to be in. I'm not wanting to be in. Like I'm wanting a big one.
Yeah, of course. Especially Dundee, because as you say, you've got the fall and that kind of thing as well. And I've not been to Dundee.
Like that. See like that. See. Specs' show, like it was too far for most of my pals to go and that kind of they've got responsibilities, bearings and that like I knew enough time to tell them, but they're fucking lazy bastards. They didn't do it until last minute, can't I mean? Aye. So only like fucking 15 or something showed up out of the 30 old that was meant to be going, so I want something in Dundee so Abdi can go, maybe Nanny can show up if she wants and sit in the back,
there you go man, your family can
and my gran can see that I've put this on, I've done something with myself, can't I mean? No just chilling being a wee prick.
That's exactly it, man.
And so we're planning it like defo. It'd be mental, like it'd be mental.
I think it's a formality, but like a gig in Dundee, it has to happen. Like you've shown that people are into your shit as well, and plus in Dundee as well, as you say, it's a fucking mission. See for somebody and see after like a gig try to get back to Dundee on a Friday night, it's a fucking pain in the arse. So
it'd be hard to stay through here after the show and all, I mean, I've got book hotels and all, it's pure costly.
Carry on, it is costly when you can just buy a £10 ticket and just go to the gig and get a fucking taxi home.
Exactly, bro. Like that. Some people, a boy messaged us saying like I want to put on a night in Dundee and I was like, didn't put my name to that, like I'm not going to that, I didn't want to be involved in that or anything, and he was like, oh hell no, like I'll stub your toes trying to put on a show in Dundee now and I was like, nah. I didn't want to be involved with it, I'm not involved with it, I want to put on something for the Scottish side of shit. Aye. No their side of shit. And when we put something on, it'll be mental. Aye,
definitely. I look forward to it, man. And I think that's a formality.
But my manager, he saw the reception we got in Glasgow and he says you can put on a show wherever you want. He says go do a show in every fucking city if you want, Eugene, man. You'd be able to do that. But I just think, I say to Abdi, they're gassing it. I'm like, you're gassing it. But they're like, well no, you need to start, they're saying I need to start believing in myself more, can't I mean?
Stick with the iron's hot as well.
And that's it, if we leave it too long, what's going to happen? It'll fizzle out and you're doing fuck all, can't I mean?
No point in sitting second guessing yourself. Plus as well, it's just put on the gig and let the rest come naturally in it, man. As you say, if you've got releases planned in that, mate, you've seen that people are into your shit. So mate,
we're on one,
Defo's do a gig easy.
We're on one like Defo.
Aye.
Balls rolling, man. Balls
That's
Defo
it. The
rolling.
ball's rolling, mate. The ball's
just
rolling
need
into Dundee.
That's it.
But I'm going to finish it up there, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on, mate. I'm
It's
glad you
fun.
came all the way from Dundee to Govan. You're the first. So I've had the cunt for Port Glasgow and the cunt for Dundee in my house in the space of 1 week. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm just glad I've still got my furniture intact.
Fuck, you didn't? What are you on about?
Oh no, in fact, it's a cunt for Clyde Bank. It comes in
The
and
boy
wrecks the
for
room.
Clyde Bank about smashed your girl.
By the
Fuck,
way,
man. He was just...
47's behind the camera and fucking
That's my spirit
behind
animal.
the camera and fucking... in case
follow me, never.
No,
Hey!
just
Get a shout out,
stay behind the camera, just stay away from the camera, mate. I don't want you breaking anything else.
The shout out to the Dundee troops, by the way. They're all legends supporting the shit, man.
Fucking four. But it's been an absolute...
DD boys on
See,
top.
Mate, I could definitely impersonate a Dundee.
Eugene's fucking running the show. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know the shit.
But mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, mate. You're such a positive guy. Seeing I talk to you, you're just so genuine, straight up and authentic. It shines through.
You've got to be, man.
And exactly that, mate. And it's people identify with that kind of thing, mate. It's like there's no... You just what you see is what you get with you, man. You don't really get that with many people, and I'm glad to see that it's people are connecting with your music. You know what I mean? And it's paying
It's
off.
through genuine shit, man. If you try and be somebody you know, it's gonna. You've got to get up at some point, do you?
People are that. People are the daft, mate. People can see through it.
You've got to get up at some point and fuck trying to keep. I've kept up a hard man act my whole fucking life, man. I am just glad I'm getting to be myself now. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the first time in my life I feel like I could actually breathe. Just be like, woosa.
Aye, breathe in the fucking
Yeah, that's
big
the one,
clouds.
man. That's the one. Like lungs are a bit fucked, but I feel like nothing bearing on us, man. It's damage. It's good.
That's freedom,
Legally
man.
free. Now we're trying to be financially free. That's the next plan, man.
That's the next step, mate. I hope it all goes well for you, mate. And it's
Proud as fuck,
if it
man.
goes anything fucking like everything else has went for you, mate, I'm sure that'll be happening very, very soon enough.
We're fucking hoping, man. Here's hoping.
Good stuff, mate. Well, anyway, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Shout out the boys.
Anything you want to promote before you go?
Follow us on Instagram, Huge for the 4, TikTok, RM shits. Shout out my fucking gran and granda, Mrs. Bearings, ayas, love yous. That's
Love
it.
these people.
Yes.
Catch you later. Like, subscribe, and don't get behind.
Premeditated Patter.